everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Liz and today's video, this is the big one. I actually filmed this about a week ago and I'm filming this intro New Year's Day, so Happy New Year. We're going to look at the full year and this one is in depth because we looked at major themes of your year, so the big things that are happening. And wow, I'll just give you an idea of what we have. So we're going to get you 3 tarot cards of the year, your tarot cards of the year 2023. We've got months of the year. We're going to go month by month with the charms. We've got the pendulum, letters, numbers, several oracle cards. We are going to look into love, but not as in depth. I want to save that for a different reading. We definitely do get some themes or some clues, I'd call them, about what's happening in love, but stay tuned if you want to learn more about what's happening in relationships. So I tried to keep myself a little organized during this reading. I think I did an okay job, but because we're looking at a full year, this could have easily, I could have made this 10 hours, but I really wanted to focus in on the major themes that are going to be coming up throughout the year. So think of a yes or no question for your pendulum and stick around for your charms because we're definitely going to go month by month. So yeah, lots of detail. I think that's it. Why don't we dive right in? I definitely hope that you enjoy this. This one was really fun for me. I will say there are a few collective themes this year. All of the groups were very different, but 3 out of 4 groups mentioned travel, for instance. One of them really focused in on travel. So it was just really interesting because there were themes, and I will say an overall theme I've noticed lately in readings in general is sort of coming out of the cocoon, coming out of your shell, and coming a little bit out of your comfort zone in 2023. But it was really, really fun. I'm happy to be finally posting this because I filmed this, well, I think it's got to be over a week now. I don't know. This December was a blur. And if you're watching this midway through the year or closer to the end of the year, I hope your 2023 has been going good. Everyone's watching this at different points. But yeah, let's dive right in. I do want to show you what we have here though. And I will give you a chance to look at the cards close up. We'll just take a nice deep breath. Why don't we do that now? Let's take a nice deep breath together. And then we'll take a look at the images and the crystals too. So before we do that though, I did cover the keywords here because the keywords on each of these cards are going to be a clue as to different themes that are coming up. Not the only thing that's happening, but definitely a major theme of the year. So why don't we take a nice deep breath and relax to give you a chance to select your group. Every time I do that, I realize how much I needed to do that. But let's show you the groups. I want to mention too, try to focus in on one, but if you're feeling particularly called to 2 groups, no worries, have fun with my readings. That's really what I want you to get from my readings. It's some fun, some relaxation, maybe a little bit of insight into what might be happening, but they should be fun. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I really hope that you get something from today's reading. I always like going back to I notice comments where you'll tell me updates of what did happen and what connected in previous readings. That always just makes my day. So definitely, if you remember, come back at the end of 2023 or even throughout the year to let me know what is connecting. And some of these things might make more sense while they're happening, or once they happen, I should say. So very cool. Let's dive in. Let's see. Timestamps will be below. I think that's all I wanted to mention. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what's happening in 2023, starting with group number. All right, group 1, if you chose the first card, then your message for the year, your theme of 2023 is new beginnings. And I have tons of cards to shuffle out here. This is by far my most in-depth video, the year ahead. So we're just going to relax. I might even film this over a few days, so each group might have their own day. But yeah, if you chose the first, and this is the thing about this card, is that this could be any number of new beginnings. This could be emotional new beginnings here. We've got water, This could involve career. This could be so many different things through this door. I feel like a lot of things are changing for you in the year 2023. So I'm really excited to find out what that is. I'm going to shuffle out several cards. I've got all sorts of decks here. We're going to get to an animal for the year. We're going to get to some important months highlighted for the year. I'm going to get you one major arcana card as your card of the year. Love messages. We're going to get messages specifically to do with what changes are taking place. So a lot of major themes we're looking at here. Okay, group one, what is happening in 2023? Transformation. Okay, well, this makes a lot of sense with the card that you chose. A fresh new way of living emerges. So this year for you, 2023, is all about change, transformation. The thing is I feel like the hard part of the transformation you've already been through. I feel like that maybe took place in 2022. Mind you, there could still be, these changes happening in 2023, but this feels more like the breakthrough, like you entering a new door. And I say that because transformation isn't typically very easy. We sort of have this idea sometimes of transformation being this very graceful and easy process, and it's usually not. There's a lot of hard work that comes before it. And so I feel like you've done a lot of work. This feels to me like a breath of fresh air here with a fresh new way of living emerges. So this feels to me like this is almost like the door to 2023. So I want to continue and get the rest of your cards, and as we go along, we could talk about them. But first, I want to get everything here for your year. So we're going to get one of these tarot cards. I've got a few different tarot decks. So, okay, another message for 2023 for group one. Okay, this is fantastic. So one of your themes of the year, you've got Four of Wands. This tells me that in 2023, there's likely going to be something to celebrate, or I think in your case, lots to celebrate. I'm sensing for a few of you, new jobs, new beginnings, new careers, things like that connected to work. And for a lot of you, this could even be new beginnings like marriage. There's definitely a theme of a completely new way of living or a completely new life. So I see you celebrating. I see you feeling more social. To me, this is almost like coming out of hermit mode, okay? Which I've been in, like 2022, I can relate to, because it was very much like a hermit cocoon year for me. This with the butterflies here, it feels like emerging from the cocoon here. So I see you outside a lot. I see you celebrating, doing things outside. This is actually making me think of like festivals or outdoor gatherings, barbecues, maybe concerts. So I feel like you're going to be doing lots of like social events or things, or just celebrating with people. You might find more people are celebrating things in 2023, so you're getting invited to more like birthday parties and maybe graduations. You might have a lot to celebrate, which I think definitely is likely. So I just see you doing lots of things, and I'm specifically getting that you're spending time outside. I'm getting a lot for you that fresh air is important for you in the year 2023. Being outside, spending less time in the house, more time outside. Around, not even just outside, but specifically in nature. We see the waterfall here, so I feel like water, being around water, whenever you can will be helpful. So let's see what this deck has to say for 2023. Oh, it's a little bit too many. 2023. That's a good sign though that all those cards wanted to pop out. Okay. Creating new habits. So this could be part of the new beginnings as well. You might have a lot of new things coming in, like offers or opportunities, things like that. But this could be one of your major goals too, is creating new habits, starting new routines, things like that. So it says, I am strong enough to turn bad practices into good habits. I am the creator of my own life. This could be any number of things. This could have to do with I'm feeling daily routine for you. I feel like, this list says I'm thankful for, so that could be one habit that the cards are encouraging you to do, is create gratitude lists and focus on things that you're grateful for. What I'm getting from this card too is like routines, like we see they're sitting there with their coffee. So I'm seeing you sort of getting up, making yourself your morning tea or coffee if you drink that. you know, making your breakfast, having some quiet time to yourself. So I feel like your morning routine is really important in the year 2023. This could also be part of your goals for the year, but I feel like your morning routine, not only just routine, but like a certain ritual, something that you do every morning. I'm feeling for you, the morning is especially important for you in 2023. So you might find the evenings you're already quite relaxed, or you find it easy to sort of wind down, and the mornings might be what's tough. So I'm seeing you in 2023 having an easier time waking up, but it's going to take a while. So different routines that you're starting, maybe getting some things organized. I'm seeing like the paper there with the pencil, so maybe making lists of things that you need to do, making things easy for yourself in the morning. I feel like there's this feeling of routine, but I want to mention not being too much of a perfectionist about it. Like, you can miss a day, you can miss a week, you can miss several weeks, and then just still continue with the habit, right? So I think when starting any sort of new routine or habit, you know, not every day is going to be perfect. Things come up, things get busy, you know, different things happen. So definitely, I feel like there's this feeling of easing into change. It's very low pressure. So even though you've got these habits that you want to start, it doesn't feel like you're being too hard on yourself about it. It seems more, I don't know, seems very easy. Okay, you've got the wolf spirit. So the wolf spirit is your animal for the year. This is really cool. You've got turn knowledge into wisdom. Things are happening from any knowledge or challenges you went through. For you, I'm specifically feeling like you've done a lot of work, specifically in 2022. I feel like maybe if you're relating to what I said earlier, you could have been in hermit mode, you could have been doing a lot of internal work, maybe even research. I'm getting for a lot of you were doing research or learning something, maybe taking courses or just trying to soak up as much knowledge about something as possible. But 2023, you're ready to turn that knowledge into experience. So I really see you feeling confident, and I see you feeling like a leader in your own life. The other thing too, I feel as though you're inspiring others. With this wolf spirit, I feel like you're sort of like the leader here, and people are looking to you for advice or inspiration throughout the year. And this could have to do with work too. For a few of you, it could be that people are really going to you for answers or advice. That could even be what you do for a living. So I feel like you have the opportunity to inspire others through your experience. You've got a lot of wisdom to share. Okay, group 1, 2023. Oh, look what popped out here. Knight of Wands, definitely a year of action, of taking action. I really see you sort of coming out of your shell a little bit in 2023. I see you feeling more social, and I was immediately feeling creativity for you. I feel like you're doing different creative things, possible travel as well for the year. Exciting travel though. This travel seems like maybe even connected to work, like something you're doing to advance your career, or I just saw photography for a few of you, but I see travel, I see sort of coming out of your comfort zone a little bit in 2023, doing new things, having new experiences. I see you taking action with lots of things too. I keep getting this for you, that you're not waiting for something to be like perfect timing. 2023 for you is a year of action, embracing change, taking steps towards what it is that you want to do. But there's definitely a feeling of fun, having fun, playfulness. So it's really a great balance that I'm getting for you for the year. I feel like there's lots of fun things happening. Again, I feel like you're traveling, doing outdoor activities. I keep seeing you like outside with like a frosty beverage. I don't know what it is, but you're like having fun, you're listening to music. So I feel like there's definitely more opportunity to socialize and sort of like, I keep imagining the coming out of your cocoon. So lots of action, lots of movement and excitement for you in the year 2023. Let's see what the fairies have to say from this fairy oracle. Group 1, 2023. Okay, This is really cool. Oh, wow, I love this. So earlier I was saying, I see you outside in nature. I feel like you haven't had enough time outside in 2022. I feel like you haven't gotten enough fresh air. Specifically, I said earlier, I'm seeing you around water, but this could be anything. Hiking. If you like hiking, I feel like maybe you didn't do it as much in 2022. If you like going for just walks around the block, gardening, getting your hands right in the soil, getting grounded, that kind of thing. I see you sightseeing. I keep getting something about photography for a few of you, taking pictures of nature. That could connect with travel too. Maybe a few of you are planning a vacation. This could also be a surprise too. But I see you taking pictures of nature. There's just a really strong focus on outdoors for you. I keep seeing this as like the inside, and you've burst open this door and you're ready to be outside, to express to yourself creatively, just be in nature. Fresh air keeps coming up for a lot of you. A fresh new way of living emerges. I'm seeing you sort of like I keep having this urge to breathe in lots of air. So I'm really, I'm really getting you need fresh air. This keeps coming through really, really strongly here. You've got the power, so use your abilities to resolve the situation. You can do this. I love that with the wolf spirit, because I feel like you're taking control of a situation. There's a lot of bravery I'm getting for you in 2023, and for a lot of you, that bravery is just changing up your habits or your routine and maybe doing some more social things. I'm seeing you networking, meeting different people, trying new things. Like there's just this feeling of inviting newness. I just feel like you're ready for anything in 2023. And I also see you feeling quite confident in 2023. Like there's this boost of confidence, and there's something you're currently trying to navigate here, something you're currently trying to bring into balance, or a change you're trying to make. You're getting from one point to the other. It's saying you've got what it takes here. You've got what it takes. I feel like I keep getting for you, you've put in a lot of research and time into something. So this year, 2023, is the year you're turning that research into something. Even if there's more you need to learn, right? We're always still learning. So even if you don't feel like you've learned everything there is to know, you've got enough now that you can get started. I keep saying that you did research. Getting a lot of hermit energy for you for previous year, 2022. Okay, not so much, definitely not 2023. It's the opposite. It's like coming out of the cocoon, bursting out of something. Okay, so let's see what's happening in love for 2023. What's going on with love? Mystery, okay. So this is a few different possibilities. So this could just be you, a few different things. This could be you dealing with like a secret crush. You could have a secret crush on someone. I'm kind of getting there's going to be like a bit of like flirtatiousness. I want to get more info for this, but like flirtatiousness, somebody very curious about you, someone finding you very mysterious, wanting to get to know you more. Okay, group one, what's happening in love? Gifts. Daydream. So take what resonates, but I'm not sure. You could be in a relationship. A relationship could start, but you seem to have your focus being directed in lots of different places in 2023. You're on the move in 2023. There's lots of movement, there's excitement, there's travel, there's events. So it's not that you're not going to meet someone, but I feel like you're with mystery. This feels very flirty. Daydream too. I mean, it could be that someone's thinking of you. I'm getting the sense for a few of you, it's like someone wants to get to know you. But I feel like there's lots of mystery around the situation in 2023. There's a lot, even with gifts, like there's a lot hidden. I'm getting a lot about guessing someone's feelings. It does feel playful and flirty though. You seem to be extremely busy in 2023, and there's sort of this fun dynamic going on in a relationship where someone's wanting to know more, and you're sort of having fun with that. So it could just be that you meet someone and you're just having fun for a while. It doesn't, you know, become too serious right away. Lots of different ways that this could go, but you do seem like with Daydream, if you're single especially, your imagination is just very active in 2023. I think you're going to be either thinking about someone, like I see you imagining someone or thinking about someone. You might be seeing this person at events. So it's not that there's no love cards coming up. It's just it's mysterious, it's hidden, it's a surprise. So we're going to do the butterfly deck next, and this will tell us what specific themes or changes could be happening. Decisions. Okay, so you're making some decisions in 2023 with that turn knowledge into wisdom card. I feel like the cards are really saying you're ready to take this step, you're ready to move forward, you're ready to do, you know, challenging things and step outside of your comfort zone and make decisions, you know that kind of thing. I feel like 2022 for you could have been, I keep getting the research message, but a year to sort of sit on something, think about something, let something marinate. And then in 2023, you're very much about action, movement, taking steps. So next up, we're going to do your major arcana card for the year. We're going to find out what your main theme of 2023 is to go with these messages. Okay, the World. Yeah, I was feeling possible travel, but remember, this is the start of a new cycle. This is a new beginning. This is one chapter closing and a new chapter beginning. I see a lot of growth for you in 2023, a lot of expansion. And again, I was feeling travel and events and sort of getting back out there. I feel like this World card could also represent being out in the world. Okay, so this is a really, really fantastic card. It's a card of new cycles. It's a card of endings and new beginnings. And I love the feeling I'm getting for you for travel. I feel like there's lots of new experiences for you in 2023, and even connect with nature. I see like you're very connected to nature. You might even be doing different things with nature to make a difference, right? So take what resonates. You could be, you know, donating time or some money to some different causes. But I feel like your whole world is just expanding in 2023. Your comfort zone, you're getting out of your comfort zone is a message that keeps coming through. You're exploring nature, you're making decisions, you're turning your knowledge into action and wisdom, and you're helping other people. I feel like you're making a big difference in other people's lives in 2023. I'm feeling like it has to do with work, what you do for a living. I'm seeing people looking to you for leadership and advice and guidance. So that's really great too. You've got the power, so lots of personal power is a theme for you in 2023. Action, excitement. You're feeling sort of like you're saying yes to things that you feel good about, right? It's not about saying yes to things you don't want to do, but you're saying yes to things that you would really like to try. And if you find out you don't like it, that's okay. I remember somebody asked me to join a softball team, and I'm not athletic like at all. And I remember that year I was just saying yes to things. I was pushing myself out of my comfort zone. Am I still playing softball? No, but I'm really happy that I pushed myself to try. And that year I was just doing lots of different things. I mean, I started this channel by pushing myself out of my comfort zone. So that's the kind of energy I'm getting for you in 2023. It seems like a really exciting year. I think excitement would definitely be one of your keywords. And then of course your card of the year is the World. And I'm seeing for you too that you're very close to achieving something. Like you're further along, or you've made more strides than you may think. Like it may have been a different year for you. Like 2022, I feel like your card for the year could have been the Hermit card. That's not a card of non-action though. You did a lot. You did a lot of work. Again, I'm sorry to be repetitive, but research keeps coming up. I feel like you did a lot of research, and now you're now I feel like you're taking that knowledge and putting it into action here. I've got the months here, and yeah, just to emphasize, your tarot cards of the year are Four of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the World. That's exciting. That's an exciting group of cards there. So really, really fun. I think there's lots of excitement ahead of you in 2023, specifically travel. For a lot of you that have been wanting to travel and see new places and get out into the world, I think this is going to be a great year to do it. Okay, November seems important. I'm going to pull 3 months. November and October seem to be highlighted here. You also have March. So March, October, and November are significant months of 2023. I feel like the whole year is going to come, obviously, with exciting things every month, but these months could be highlighted for a reason. So these, I like that it's October and November. That's kind of cool. But March is really, really fun too. So let's dive into charms. I'm really curious to see what you have for each month. Okay, group 1. So I've got your charms here, and I've got my little pointer stick. I've got some additional tarot cards, and we also have the pendulum. So stay tuned for the end of the reading because we're going to get your letters and we'll ask the pendulum a question. But first I want to look month by month here. So I've used this little paper insert. I think this is the 3rd year we've used this. So this year I really tried to keep myself organized because the way I do my readings sometimes, you know, I get so into it, sometimes it's not the most organized, but this year I really tried to create a plan and stick to it. So I love what you have so far though. Your year seems really exciting. Okay, let's see what else is happening. I'm just going to pull, close my eyes and pull a couple cards here. All right. So I just want to take note of where they land here. You've got the Page of Cups, possibly March or September. In April, you've got the Knight of Wands. So your card of the year is like March, April, and March was highlighted. So I feel like that could be the month where some exciting travel comes up or something you're taking action with, something you're really excited about. You also have here the Emperor with the 8 of Swords. So I really love that with your You've Got the Power card because you're taking your power back with something, something that you're feeling stuck with or powerless about. You seem to be, it's not keeping you stuck anymore. This really fits in with your reading here. So for these two to come out together, it seems like you did get October, November highlighted as well. So that sort of looks like it could be around that time frame. So there's something, to me, it's coming through as something that ordinarily would have made you feel powerless or really stuck or insecure isn't keeping you stuck anymore. You're sort of pushing right through it. So I'm curious what that might be. And at the end, we'll do the pendulum and the letters. Oh, and some charms fell in my sleeve. Look at that. My sleeve is so large. When I was doing that, they fell into my sleeve. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go month by month. Just look at some of the charms here and different things you might want to, you know, pay attention to. So we've got the little globe here, which is interesting with your card of the year. Okay, so lots about travel. And not even like for a few of you that have no interest in travel, I think the important thing is getting outside of the house as a major theme for you. Doing new things, going to different events, going to different things maybe around your town, getting involved, meeting new people seems to be a theme for you. I think a lot of you with the Connect with Nature card and the World, there's something here about like you've got a lot of care for the world, for the people around you, for nature, for animals possibly. Like there's just this sense of taking action, maybe possibly connected to nature as well. So that's kind of cool. So this is kind of interesting. You've got the Owl in January. I think that's cool because of your Knowledge into Wisdom card. I feel like you're already starting off the year with just tons of knowledge, tons of information that you've already acquired, experience that you've already acquired, confidence possibly. You've also got the Bobbin. I feel like you've got some plans that you're sort of keeping behind the scenes. You're not revealing all of your plans to everyone about what you want to accomplish, about your goals. It's very much like you're kind of interesting. I can't quite pick up, because this could also indicate research you're doing behind the scenes, but I feel like there's something connected to something you're putting into action, some sort of new beginning that you haven't revealed quite yet. So that's kind of cool. Okay, moving into February, you've got the heads up in February and March. March did show up as one of your important months, so pay attention. In March, you've got friend, beauty, and full. You've got a friend trying to communicate something to you in March. So this could be news from a friend, this could be connected to the travel, but there's somebody trying to communicate with you in March. I have to go back to February, but this just really caught my eye. You've got an Aries here in February. You've got more indications of travel, adventure, and romance, which is interesting because in your cards, we were getting very mysterious cards for romance, right? We've got mystery, we've got gifts, which is all about mystery, and then we have daydreaming, and daydreaming is a personal thing too. So there's lots of mystery, but that doesn't mean there's no romance. I'm seeing romance and excitement. It could be like a secret crush situation. If you're already in a relationship, it could just be that you and your partner are doing new things together and learning new things about each other. Okay, you've got the tree here. This feels to me like in February, I feel like you're feeling very grounded. There's lots about expansion here and growth as well. February too, you seem actually quite relaxed. I think February might be the most relaxing month, a little bit of a slower month, which is interesting because you've got this indication of travel. Maybe that's what it is. You've got a chance to relax while traveling possibly, or you're making travel plans, because we did get March. Interesting. Because this is excitement, this is relaxation. So something exciting happening that's allowing you to relax. Okay, in March, you're feeling, this beauty could be how you're feeling. This could also connect with the nature messages as well. March, you just seem very focused on things that you're drawn to, things that you find beautiful, things that you find interesting. You could be expressing yourself more in March as well. Okay, so because you've got beautiful, which is kind of cool. So again, you've got a friend trying to communicate with you in March. There is a chance for miscommunication, I'm seeing, like not, because this charm sometimes can be when we're not understanding what someone's trying to communicate. Like they're trying, to say something, they're expressing something, and we're not understanding. And you've got this heads up upside down. So I feel like maybe there's something you're misunderstanding in March. So I think just as a message for March, if you have a question about something, if someone says something and you're not really sure quite what they're saying to you, ask for clarification from them, because something could be said that's misinterpreted or misunderstood. Okay, in April, you've got an Aquarius here. You've got, this is connecting me immediately to the mystery card, the little gumball machine, because you're not sure what you're getting from something. Like, this also talks about reward for effort. So you put effort into something, you've made a deposit of some kind, and you're getting a reward back. So that's kind of cool. And then you've got, again, that Aquarius there. This Emperor and Eight of Swords combination here, where you're taking action with something, you're taking your power. This honestly could be April, May, October, or November. Really, it just depends. Okay, into May, you've got a card here. So more possible travel, something like a road trip coming up in May. You've got imagination, creativity. I'm sensing that immediately when I saw your card, your main card, I was thinking like you're able to express your creativity in the year 2023. You're doing different fun things. A very unique experience in May, possibly. Feeling really, I see you feeling confident, or your confidence growing. Okay, June is really quite busy. There's something you're creating. You've got the little sewing machine. So there's something you're creating. Interesting, because you've got the bobbin and the sewing machine. Something you're starting in January, you're putting together in June. So something you're planning, because you had cards about like, what was that one card? It was like starting new habits. So it's almost like the habits that you're starting in January are really coming together in June. I see you really busy in June. You've got a lot you're doing, possibly with work. It might feel a little bit overwhelming in June to the point where you want to, you know, pause something. Self-care is going to be very important in June. You're being told to ask for what you want in June. Yeah, June seems like a really somewhat overwhelming month. It could be too because things are coming together, like things are taking shape, lots of changes are happening in June. So self-care and a timeout is going to be important here with the whistle. Let's move into the second half of the year. You've got romance here in July. So if there's mystery about a connection, July seems to be when you're making a connection with this person, because strawberries to me also represent surprises, finding something, and romance actually. So I'm seeing romance in the month of July. Seems like kind of a mellow month too. It seems like your attention is focused on somebody in March, some sort of connection. This actually could indicate just being at home with somebody that you love too. Okay, August, you got thumbs up with the heart inside, with the Page of Cups. So someone's sharing their feelings for you, or you're sharing your feelings for someone else, and you're getting like the approval here with thumbs up with the clear heart, because this is all about open emotions, sharing your emotions. Page of Cups being there is really interesting. And with the shell too, it's like you're sharing how you feel with somebody, and things like, it's like, yeah, or this could be somebody liking your pictures on social media as well. But there's definitely chemistry with somebody, attraction with someone, mystery too with perfume. It's like somebody's finding you very enchanting in the month of September. I didn't mention here in August, you've got the leaf. This is about release as well. I like to connect too because February you've got that tree. So it's like something is completed in August or transforming in August, connecting to February. Because you've got lots of connections. You've got the bobbin, sewing machine, the leaf, the tree. Very cool. Someone's thinking about you in November, which is interesting with the daydream card. So there's you're on someone's mind in, or sorry, I said November. You did get the November card, so we'll get there. But you're on someone's mind in September. You're thinking about someone. Your focus seems to be around relationships and emotions in September. Someone's holding back feelings. I feel like this mystery card has to do with a secret crush, because you've got messages of like sharing feelings and approval and then holding back feelings. So I feel like this could be the secret crush month. September seems like the month where this is getting revealed. You've got the words I, when, and am. You've also got the little teapot here and the fishing lure. You're being told to be patient in October for something. There's something you're waiting for in October, waiting patiently for. I think October seems like a relaxing month. I'll tell you at the end what months are going to be the most action-packed, but October seems kind of relaxing. Maybe this is when you're really focused on connecting with nature too. You do have lots of social events coming up. We saw on your cards, though, in the new year. Okay, into November, you've got the Ace of Swords, you've got a Scorpio, and you've got Key to Success. So some news or information possibly is coming in regards to a key to success. Keys to me represent a way forward. They represent a yes, an answer, a solution, a way through an obstacle. So there's a key to success in November. November was your highlighted month, as well as October and March. So November is really, really important. I feel like something's being presented to you, an offer that you ordinarily might have felt too shy to take, or feel like, you know, stuck or something, and you're claiming your spot is what I'm hearing. Like you're claiming your spot with something in November. you're stepping forward. You've got a Scorpio here as well. In December, we don't have much. We've got a Leo for the month of December. So, I mean, December is a busy enough month usually that I think you're going to have a lot going on, but a Leo is all that's highlighted here for December. Maybe it's connecting to this month too. Okay. I just heard take your, I'm getting to like, in this month, November, December, really nourish yourself, take good care of yourself, because I feel like the year is so much is happening that I feel like you might just be exhausted by the month of December. So let's look at some months that I think are particularly interesting, and then we'll do your pendulum and your letters. So some months that are jumping out to me, I'm interested to know what this miscommunication is. I think that's one thing to just pay attention to. Somebody trying to communicate. This could even be connected to the love situation. So someone trying to communicate, it does say friend here, but it could be a friend actually, feelings, but someone's trying to speak to you and something's getting misinterpreted here. April is interesting because you've got that Knight of Wands, and that was one of your cards of the year. It was Knight of Wands. So April seems pretty exciting. I really love this combination of the Emperor and the Eight of Swords. I think that's really, really cool. June seems really exhausting. Something's coming together. Something's taking shape. Something you're creating or doing in June is taking flight. You're being encouraged to take time out when you need to and ask for what you want. Okay, and then I can't ignore September here is like super romantic, and it's all about like learning new things about how someone feels, lots of chemistry, Page of Cups, secret crush energy, sharing feelings, flirting on social media. So September is really flirtatious and really focused on love. October seems relaxing, and November is pretty significant because you're receiving a key to success with your Ace of Swords there. So information, clarity, a message possibly. So very cool. I just love your year. It seems really fun. Let me know if this connects. Let's do your pendulum here. So I'm just going to set these aside. And like this video, if you like this, this is the video that I feel like the most nervous to do every year because I really want to get as much info as possible. So I really hope that you enjoyed this. Okay, so actually, let's hold this for just a minute. I want to get you your letters first. Get you a few significant numbers. 11. I knew 11 was going to come up. 11 and 12. 11, November for you is a huge, huge month, okay? It might be the most significant. I mean, each month is going to have something, but November for you, there's something powerful happening. You also have a 12 here. So yeah, very cool. Let's get you some letters. Yeah, this is always the video I'm like nervous to do. In 2022, I didn't get it done till I think almost February because I was overwhelmed by it. Okay, so you've got TOSEEALMEOFIEPYOSL and B. Have fun with the letters. They don't always spell anything. Look for initials, names, things like that. But they it's not always seeing play, which was kind of a theme that I was getting earlier. I think it's going to be a fun month. Your Four of Wands being one of your 3 cards of the year. Let's just lay those out because I want you to see your main energy for the year as far as tarot goes. You've got Knight of Wands. Like, it's playful, it's fun, it's exciting, it's expansive. Again, possible travel, different events. I think you're meeting new people. You're stepping outside of your comfort zone. Lots of confidence, action. I keep seeing you at an event and you're sipping some sort of frosty, like maybe it's just I don't know what it is. It's like a frosty beverage. Very cool. Wow. Group 1, I really like your year. So these are your cards of the year, including all those other cards. I love the connection to nature. Your love life does seem mysterious. We're not getting much. Like, I wish we could have gotten more, but whenever we see something about mystery, usually there's a reason. So I'm feeling like with everything we got in September, secret crush, you've got the power, you've got new habits, new beginnings, transformation. Again, this transformation seems like you're entering what you've put in the work for. Decisions coming up that you feel powerful to make, and turn knowledge into wisdom. So all of your preparation, all of your time and effort and research, I know I've said that word probably 10 times, but that's a huge word coming up for you, and I feel like it's research and effort you put in 2022. So let's think of your question here. If you need to pause the video, you can. And have fun with the pendulum. I haven't used this in quite a while, actually. Okay, ready? Okay, you got a no. Usually, if it's a no, you might feel disappointed, but there could be something else, okay? There could be a reason for that. So the answer is no from the pendulum, but I don't know. Regardless of what you asked, I feel like the year is there's a lot going on. It's a busy year. It's an action-packed year and a year of movement for sure. So let me know what you think. I really hope that you enjoyed today's reading. I really loved this one. And yeah, we will see you next time. Hello, Group 2. Welcome to your year ahead reading. This is the reading I wait for all year. This is like the big one. This is the one I prepare for and I overthink. And you know what? I like what I did with Group 1 because it was a little bit more organized. I was going to pre-shuffle, but I personally like the energy of shuffling. So I'm going to shuffle here for you. We're going to pull one card from several decks, and then we're going to move on to your charms. We go month by month, and then we've got the pendulum and letters at the very end. So today is tons of information. So we're going to dive right in. But if you chose the second image, your keyword for the year is talent. So this could be lots of different things. You could be discovering a new talent. You could be practicing a talent. You could be putting your talent out there. So something you're gifted with, you're expressing or taking a chance with, something like that. But talent is definitely a theme of your year, which could be many things. This could connect to career. This could connect to, different opportunities. So very cool. Hobbies, lots of different possibilities. Okay, so let's jump right in. We've got tons of cards to work with. So starting here with the first deck, Group 2, what is coming in 2023? Unknown territory. So you're exactly where you need to be. So a lot of new things to discover in 2023. A lot of it's going to feel unfamiliar, very new, maybe strange at certain points. Like, it's definitely 2022 and 2023 are going to look very, very different in a lot of different ways. And this is saying you're exactly where you need to be. So this is definitely starting a new chapter for you, the year 2023, but it's happening for a reason. So you're exactly where you need to be. And I always feel like with these birds in the image, I feel like this is guidance along the way. So I feel as though if throughout the year, this is all so new, it could be new jobs, right? Exploring this talent. I'm getting for a lot of you, you're expressing a talent, but this is very strange and new for you. I feel like you're going to have some advice along the way and some wisdom communicated to you along the way with the owl here and then the little bird. So I feel like unknown territory, but with some help. So there's definitely a new door you're entering in 2023. So let's see what else we have. We've got so many cards here. Group 2, what's happening in 2023? All right, 3 of Wands. Okay, so in 2023, things are moving along. Something is changing, okay? This is the thing with this card, though. I'm getting like for you to take your chance. Even if something is unfamiliar, I feel like you're taking a step forward. You're not wanting to miss your chance. Because these boats, it's almost like Should I get on? Should I venture forward? Should I see what else is out there? And I feel like, to me, this is you're ready. Something's changing, something's shifting. I think too, if you are doing something connected to your talent in 2023 or discovering a new talent, things are moving along a little bit quicker than maybe you anticipated. Usually this is my card of like, oh, okay, I didn't expect this to happen so soon, but here we are, that kind of thing. So something's moving along maybe a little bit quicker. This is like, you know, a chance you're taking, or movement. You're putting something into motion. You're taking that step. So very cool. I love the image here with the wand, because I feel like you've got an idea for 2023, or I just heard a concept, inspiration, and I feel like you're taking that and putting it out there. You're taking a step. So this is really cool. And I want to mention too, today you'll be getting 3 cards of your year, okay? So this is one of them. This is one of your tarot cards of the year, and this is fantastic. I want to mention too, this could also indicate travel, so there could be some travel coming up in 2023 as one of your themes, because today we're looking at themes of your year, and so far you've got talent, you've got 3 of Wands, you've got unknown territory, so very cool. Let's move on here. We've got so many cards, just trying to keep myself organized today. Okay, group 2, what is your animal of the year? Your animal of 2023. Ooh, clear out the clutter with Frog Spirit. This is really fun. So I feel like there's a sense of okay, I just got a couple messages all at once. So for a few of you, if this talent is creative, you need to clear out your space to make you, or to allow you to have room to create, right? So it could be that things are cluttered, things are unorganized, you don't have the tools necessary, you don't have the supplies that you need to create, you know, organized and ready. So this is almost to me like, okay, you've got some time now to get some things organized, clear out some clutter, let go of some things, make some space is really what's coming through with this card. Make some space. And then Frog Spirit too, to me, this is about a leap forward. So things are moving forward, and I'm getting that having some space, having some things organized is going to help you along. This could also connect to, if you make New Year's resolutions or New Year's goals, this could connect to that as well. So you could really be wanting to minimize a little bit of the clutter. Maybe, I just saw a yard sale, so some of you are clearing things out, maybe selling things on like Facebook Marketplace or making donations. You know what's cool with the 3 of Wands too is I feel like you're trying to invite so much more in that you're trying to release what you no longer need. So this is almost feeling like clearing out clutter so that more space can come in. The other thing I'm getting here too is you're releasing this scarcity feeling that's coming in right now. So it's a feeling of like, if I don't hold on to this, I won't have this again. If I don't, you know, if I don't keep this, I'll never have something else, like that kind of thing. So I feel like you're just clearing out things that you don't need. I feel like organization is definitely going to be a highlight of your year, but specifically if it connects to your talent card, it's just so that you have this space. So, you know, something that you want to explore, you're making space to actually give yourself the room to do it. Okay, group 2. Oh my goodness. Okay, you've got 2 there, so that's what we'll take. Okay, this is an interesting card. I love this card. I want to start with this one because when I first read this card, it took me a second and I'll tell you why. It says, I deserve more than just a comfortable and easy life. I'm worthy of so much more. So I think this is important. When I first read that, I thought, what? I want a comfortable and easy life. But then I really thought about it and I thought most of the changes and the transformations that have happened in my life that have been really rewarding have come from challenge, you know, challenges that I went through, things that I, you know, steps that I took, challenges that I put in front of myself, chances that I took, times of being brave. That's the kind of thing. So this card is saying like you're setting off into unknown territory. It's going to feel unfamiliar, but something that has become comfortable is now turning stale. So you're ready for the next challenge. This feels like, it's almost like you've been playing the same, I know what this is all coming together. Do you know when we're playing like a video game and we've completed a level so many times that we can almost do it with our eyes closed? It's like you've been sort of replaying the same or reading the same chapter over and over again because it's familiar, and you know what's going to happen. But for you, 2023 is about, okay, this is the next challenge, this is the next chapter, but the reward for this is more than you can ever imagine. And I kind of felt like that, like 2021 and 2022 sort of feel like the same year to me, personally, in a lot of different ways. It was the same challenge I was working on, and in 2021 it was new. 2022, I could tell I was sort of resisting growth, I was resisting movement, so that's kind of the feeling. So I deserve more than just a comfortable and easy life. I am worthy of so much more. The other thing about this card is asking for what you need. I think 2023 for you is going to be a year of speaking up for yourself, communicating your needs, asking for what you need, taking your turn, stepping up, and I'm getting, like, I get this message a lot lately of there's space for you. You don't feel like there's not, a chance for you, or there's no room for you. Like, this is the kind of thing I feel like there's going to be a lot of movement with your self-worth and allowing yourself to learn. That's the other thing, because 2023 for you is going to include so much newness. You're going to feel at certain points, for example, if it's a new job, you might be catapulted into this new job and everyone around you seems to know what they're doing. They've already been there and they already know the routine, they already know the duties, they already know what to do, and you're thinking, I don't know what to do. That's okay, they were once new too. So allow yourself the space, allow yourself the grace and the patience to learn as you go here, because this is new. There's going to be little bumps and learning, opportunities, but this is because you're leaping forward. This is going to be good long term. 2023 may have a few unknown things happening and new things and meeting new people and new different challenges and learning new things and new experiences. But it's so exciting, right? That's when the best stuff happens. This is great. You also have it has always been within. Sorry, I'm all excited, so I'm having a hard time reading. So everything I need is already inside me, as it has always been. So you've always possessed this talent or this gift. It's always been there. It's just been waiting to get the attention and the focus that it deserves. So I feel like for you with I Am Worthy 2023, one of the major themes, I just got my leg chill. So that happens sometimes when a message is especially important. So what this year is about for you, 2023, is allowing yourself to go for what it is that you want. Telling yourself that yes, you can achieve. With I Am Worthy, like I'm getting for you, you're taking your turn here. You're stepping up. You're up for the challenge. For you specifically, I'm also getting to ask for help or ask for like guidance along the way. Do you remember these two birds? You're going to have either mentors or somebody to help you in 2023 along this new journey or this new place, this new destination. There's going to be some people to help you. There's friendly people around you to help you. There's people cheering you on. There's people that want to see you succeed. So if you need to, ask for what you need, ask for guidance. And just to go into that new job example, if you were starting a new job, it's not like one of those situations where, August just flipped out, so I got distracted. So we're going to take that. I'll get you some more months, but I just got distracted by that. But yeah, it's like if you were starting a new job, ask the people around you. Not everyone is always helpful, but usually you can find some people that are helpful and can help you along the way. So let's just switch gears a little bit into love, because I'm very curious what's happening for you in love in 2023. Strings. Okay, clear out the clutter. Some of you are leaving somebody behind. If this doesn't resonate, don't panic. If you're in a happy relationship, I'm not telling you that you're going to break up. This is more so energetic cord cutting kind of thing, like you're releasing somebody, clearing out the clutter. For some of you, this could even include maybe you're feeling ready to release something like and do what you're comfortable with, right? You might not be ready to, but maybe you're ready to release like a letter someone wrote you. One thing you can do too is write a letter saying goodbye. You don't have to send it, but write a letter saying goodbye to, you know, that person. That kind of thing. I feel like you're ready to move forward and you're leaving something behind. So that's really interesting. This could connect to an ex. The love reading I just posted, you might want to watch. There was 2 groups specifically about releasing an ex, letting go of an ex. So that's kind of what I'm getting here, is you're releasing somebody. Okay, group 2. Open up. Okay, I love this for just the feeling of new experiences. For you, that's really what this year seems to be about, is new doors opening, new experiences. You might be getting to know someone new. Someone new could be coming into your life that you're sort of starting over with. For you, I'm getting a lot about like new starts, new chances. So it could be that you're opening up to someone new, you're getting to know someone new. If you're in a relationship, this could just be you're opening up more in this connection, getting to know someone deeper than you even already do. Even if you've been with this person for years, there could be more, you know, more to them that you're getting to know. Okay, so we're going to get you an additional card here for tarot. So we're getting 3 main tarot cards of the year. Group 2. Okay, you've got 4 of Pentacles. I think this is just going to be a reminder about embracing change, okay? Because sometimes the 4 of Pentacles, this to me is just representing your challenge for the year. It's going to be embracing change. I love this window because it's like the cat saying, hey, you know, there's so much more out there. But this person is very much clinging to what they know, what they already have. The door's locked, right, with the open up. So I think this is coming up as your card of the year because this is going to be the challenge. Every year that you've ever lived has had a challenge. This is the challenge of 2023, or one of them is going to be opening up, being open to change, embracing the unfamiliar, okay? The other thing too is you could be taking a look at finances. Some of you could be wanting to save more. And then on the other end of things, some of you could be wanting to maybe enjoy your money a little bit more, right? So you'll know which you connect more with. Maybe for some of you, it's always been a challenge to allow yourself to spend, right? And this could be too, just in general, as far as like taking chances or trying something new. It's like, oh, not yet, not yet, not yet. So this could be your indication that this is the year to get something started, to embrace your talents, embrace your gifts, try new things, you know, expand. And which expand seems to be like the word of the year, group 1, different reading, but had a lot about like getting out there. So that's interesting. And then also, so that could be the case. And then also you could be wanting to save more. You're saving for something that you're excited about. There's something you're wanting to put aside money for. So that could be what it is too. But I feel like this, my intuition was connecting to this open up card, like opening up. It's sort of like this person has been, wow, okay. Both groups today got messages about needing to go outside, needing to get out in the fresh air, going for walks, spending more time outdoors. This is sort of like the feeling I was getting and in part for group 1. So a lot of people could be experiencing this of just like, and it makes sense after the years that we've just gone through, that a lot of us are feeling kind of, you know, cooped up and stuck inside. So I think 2023 for you is going to be a great chance to get out there and try new things. Something has become so familiar, it's time to sort of hit that refresh button. Okay, group 2, 2023. Okay, interesting. You keep getting extra cards here. It's okay. You've got lots going on. All right, so you've got affirmations. So to lift your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. So affirmations are going to be important for you in 2023. After this reading is done, go get a notebook or a piece of paper or even in your notes app and go on Pinterest, go on YouTube, look up a few affirmations that you feel connected to and save them. Actually, maybe make yourself a little affirmation Pinterest board. For you, this is important. For this to come up in your yearly reading, this is important. So what you're saying to yourself, what you're repeating to yourself is important. It could be partially because you've gotten into this kind of cycle of feeling like I can't take chances, I can't do hard things, I can't, go to these new places, I can't apply for that job, I can't explore this talent. I can't, what if someone doesn't like it? That kind of thing. So for you, affirmations, what you're saying to yourself, what you're repeating to yourself seems to be pretty important for your year. So I would definitely suggest looking up different quotes and affirmations that inspire you and make you feel good. I have every time I see one I love, I immediately either screenshot it or save it somewhere because I find them really helpful. So this is one thing to focus on in the year. You also have whom do you need to forgive? I feel like this connects with strings. It's up to you whether you're ready to forgive someone, but this could be a theme of your year. It says, as you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. So this is a complicated issue. It's going to be, depending on what you're ready to do, but maybe for you, this strings card has to do with releasing someone by forgiving them, okay? One theme too that I've been seeing this year, and I feel like this could be what it is as well, is with open up, it could be that there's a conversation happening in 2023 where there was a misunderstanding. Something could be getting cleared up, sorted out, discussed, feelings that you've been holding back, something could be discussed. So this could be really helpful too. But there is definitely a theme of forgiveness in your year, and this could also include self-forgiveness, right? Because sometimes we just need to forgive ourselves for things. Okay, so next we're going to we're almost done with the cards, and then we're going to do the charms, which is very interesting because we're going to go month by month. Okay, so group 2. A lot about clearing out the old, moving forward. It's like you're sort of, it's like you're refreshing some stale energy. Something has become repetitive, a pattern, or something is just replayed so much. You're ready for the new chapter, even if it's unfamiliar with your unknown territory card. Okay, group 2, what changes are taking place in 2023? Keep the faith. Okay. So the cards are really wanting for you to trust yourself, trust the direction that you choose to take, trust where you are, have faith in yourself. Affirmations, I think that this connects great with affirmations for you. This could be really helpful. I think that this connects to your talent. I feel like there's something you're not giving yourself enough of a shot or enough time. It's almost like you're being really hard on yourself or comparing yourself. You've got something unique to contribute. You've got something unique to offer. So this is coming through to me as have faith in your talents, have faith in your gifts, have faith in yourself, and have faith in the universe too, because I feel like 2023 is going to be a big year for you, I think, right? And it's asking you to have faith in how something's turning out. I really feel like this goes well with affirmations. So keep the faith. Motivation. I wanted to get to, you're the group that keeps getting 2 cards. I wanted to pull one more though. Motivation. I feel like in 2023, you're getting a lot of motivation to pursue something, to work on something, practice. You're giving yourself time to practice and you're seeing results. So this is giving you more motivation. So something about the energy in 2023 is moving you forward. It's very it's motivating, it's encouraging is the word. So you're receiving some sort of encouragement in 2023 about different changes that are happening. Remember I was saying how this card usually can indicate when something's happening a little bit quicker than maybe you expected, or it's moving along finally after a lot of work, right? But it's just a card of movement of like, oh yes, this is working. I'm starting to see change. I'm starting to see the signs of something working. So with motivation and keep the faith, it's asking you to stick with something. For you, maybe you have a hard time sticking with things. Practicing things might be hard. I totally get it. When growing up, I tried playing guitar, I tried playing piano, I tried so many different things, and I really did. I quit a lot of things, and now I don't really know. I don't know how to play an instrument. I don't know how to speak another language because I always quit right before, I really saw any movement. So that's the key here. If you're working on something, if something is new for you this year, stick with it. So next we're going to, I think that's, we've still got you already got August because it popped off the top of the deck, but we've got your months of the year, and then I want to get you your major arcana card of the year. So group 2 cards of the year. You've got the Empress. All right, very cool. So one of your cards of the year is the Empress. So interesting because you've got all of this change indicated here in your year. It's like I'm imagining a sidewalk where something's trying to grow through. The sidewalk is strong, it's holding its ground, but something's trying to burst forward here. So allow what you're passionate about to burst forth in 2023. There's a lot growing in 2023. I think you're feeling really confident and good about yourself in 2023. I'm seeing like almost 6 of Wands energy, like a lot of appreciation for a talent, lots of confidence building. You're feeling really confident in yourself. You're feeling very attractive too. I feel like you're feeling like you're glowing, and you're something about the way you're expressing yourself confidently, and you're in tune with yourself. There's just this feeling of confidence here. And then the Empress too is new beginnings, giving birth to new ideas and new opportunities. So I really am imagining that sidewalk scene. It's like new life is trying to grow through something that has become routine or sort of set in its ways. It's bursting forth here. Okay, so allow what's trying to grow here to grow, even if it's unknown, it's new, it's challenging, it's not familiar. 2023 is not even going to resemble 2022 for you, and for some of you that might be welcome news, and for a few others it might be like, oh gosh, okay, well, what is this? This is good because it's getting you closer to where you want to be. It's getting you closer to your goals. It's pushing you forward. Okay, so this is a good thing. Affirmations, keep the faith. It's wanting you to keep faith throughout these changes. Clearing out the clutter, organization is another theme that we're getting here. Yeah, travel is a little bit coming up, not just because of unknown territory. If you are traveling, it's somewhere you've never been. It's not a main theme, but it's definitely here. I'm just glancing here to see if there's anything else. A talent that you've always had, something like, it's a talent you've always had, something that's always been within you. You're exploring in 2023. November seems to be the month of the year, and January. So your important months of the year. Every month is going to have its, its things, but for you, significant months, January, August, and November. So just interesting to note, you might want to highlight your calendar. It could just be that a lot of these changes are taking place in these months. November, group 1 got November too. So very interesting. Just a quick little recap, because we've still got the month by month look and the pendulum, but as I'm putting these away, we'll just sort of go through them. So your 2 butterfly cards, changes, you've got keep the faith and motivation. Something's happening, I think, that's increasing your motivation. It's increasing your, that feeling of reward of like, yes, I'm doing this, it's working, my talents, all of this, it's all it's growing, okay? So you're getting a lot of that. Affirmations are important for you. That could be your homework. Look up some affirmations, write them down, put them on your mirror, put them on your notebook, put them in your binder, put them on your computer, on your home screen of your phone. Surround yourself with positive affirmations, because I'm sensing that there's something in you on repeat that's like connecting to this I am worthy card of like, oh, I don't have what it takes. They're better at this. They've been doing this longer. They've, you know, whatever this is, it's time to stop that tape and start a new one, because this is all about new things that are trying to enter your life. So for months, you've got August, January, and November. Whom do you need to forgive? Possible forgiveness as a theme for your year, allowing you to move forward when you're ready to do it, right? So it's a personal choice, but forgiveness is a theme. This could also include a relationship that you're currently in, something finally getting discussed so you can clear it out. So an uncomfortable conversation so that you can move forward, okay? As far as love goes, you've got open up. I think this makes a lot of sense whether you're in a relationship or not. Someone new could be coming to knock at this door. Are you going to open the door or not? You know, are you going to give yourself a chance to get to know new people in the year 2023? You know, maybe there's something really rewarding on the other end of this door. Who would you like to open this door up to? And then you've got the string. So someone you're releasing, this could be also friendship, this could be a family member, but you're releasing the connection to somebody so that you can move forward. Okay, you've got clear out the clutter. This organization, clearing out clutter, host a yard sale, put some things up on Facebook auction or marketplace. You know, make a donation, fill up a box of things, clear out your space so you can create too. That's the main thing from this card. If you want to paint, do you have a space to paint in? Are your tools ready? Are your paintbrushes ready? You're never going to start that hobby or explore that talent if you don't have the space to do it. If you don't make the effort to, you know, create a space. There are so many things I've wanted to do that I simply haven't gotten organized to do it, that I'm sure I would have loved. So create a space. Maybe there's a desk you can designate just for painting or drawing or writing or starting that blog or starting that YouTube channel. If you want to start a YouTube channel, for example, in 2023, you don't need thousands of dollars worth of equipment. I started my channel with a $12 tripod that I'm still using right now. Same tripod, same $12 tripod. You can use your phone. Most YouTubers do. You know, don't let not having everything keep you from getting started. Just get started. Be open to learning as you go in 2023. Everything's going to feel unknown. You've already like conquered one level. You're ready for the next level, okay? So you don't want to keep replaying the same level. Eventually it's going to get boring if it hasn't already. You're ready for the next challenge. Okay, so you've always had this in you. It's in you. Bravery, this gift, this talent, this desire, it's always been there. Now you're just in touch with it. It's always been there though. I am worthy. So you are worthy of these challenges. You're worthy of overcoming them. You're worthy of what's coming into your life. You're worthy of receiving. For you, that's important. Okay, so there's space for you. You're worthy. You're worthy. Okay, your gifts are worthy of being shown to the world too. This is important for you. Your voice, you know, your opinion, your gift, you have something unique to offer, okay? And remember that if you're starting a new job, everyone has started something new or a new job and felt out of place. In a matter of weeks, you're going to feel more at home, and then someone else is going to be new and maybe you can help them, right? And your 3 tarot cards coming up of the tarot cards of the year. 3 of Wands, the Empress. The only card that might be a bit of a challenge is the 4 of Pentacles. If we're talking about embracing change, which this is what it feels like for you, embracing change. Remember the analogy of like something trying to grow through the pavement. It will conquer. Pavement is strong, but nature is much stronger. So this is what's happening. Something is growing in your life, new ideas, expansion. Your life is ready to expand whether you're ready or not. So, you know, it's I think embracing this change is going to be the best move. So lots of change, lots of excitement, new things coming up. So very cool. And then for a few of you, this could also have to do with saving money or allowing yourself to spend a little bit of money. If you want to invest in a new talent, you know, treat yourself to those paintbrushes or that $12 tripod or whatever it is. Okay, group 2. So now we're going to look at each month. So this is a little insert that I've used now for I think this is the 3rd year we've used this exact one. So I love it. And we're going to see what's happening month by month. So I've got the charms here ready, and I've got some additional tarot cards. At the very end, we're going to work with the pendulum, letters, and numbers. So a lot in this reading. Let's just take a quick little look. This is kind of like a little forecast of what's happening month by month. First, I'd like to get you a few tarot cards. So group 2, oh, the candle just went out. Group 2, 2023. Ooh, the mystery. Okay, so in September, October, you've got the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. In June, you've got the 3 of Wands, your card of the year, showing up in June. You've got the Hierophant in April and May, and you've got the Moon in March. So we'll just take those cards into account as we move forward here. Raise this up. Yeah, there's no space for numbers and letters for this, so we'll just do that at the very end with your pendulum. I did read I saw a specific comment asking for the pendulum, so I do read your comments. Okay, so let's see. Where's my little, I have a little pointer. Oh, there it is. Okay, I like this. It makes me feel official. Okay, so January. Let's look at January. You've got the little, ooh. Okay, interesting. This connects to me with the I Am Worthy card, which I might actually want to read to you because I just glanced to my side and saw the book. And that card, just before we move forward here, that card really jumped out at me when I first saw it. I want to just go a little bit more in depth here with, that's number 11, that card. So you will feel your self-esteem growing when you reconnect with your true self. You will realize that you have the power to live a life that really makes you excited every morning when you wake up. It's time to leave your comfort zone and start dreaming big. Yes, oh my gosh. It just punctuated everything that we got. This is a year about leaving your comfort zone. Group 1 had a lot about that too, so it just seems to be a bit of a collective theme. But what I was about to say with the little cake here, this makes me feel like taking time to do nice things for yourself. I'm imagining that you made this little dessert for yourself. You put in the care and the time to create a heart. This is what this feels like. So with I Am Worthy, I feel like you're taking the time for yourself in 2023. And interestingly, with charms, this could connect so specific for you. So that talent card could be connected to cake decorating or something in the kitchen, culinary, you know, so that's the fun thing about charms. So have fun with them. This is also a creative charm. This also connects to creative partnerships and collaboration, but also support from others. When I got this charm, I had just started my channel. I was terrified, just so terrified, still am sometimes. Most of what you'll find, most people are good. Okay, this is what I've learned. That's to summarize what I'm about to say. Most people are good and supportive and loving. And I'm not talking about like constructive criticism even. That can be very helpful. I've received a lot of constructive feedback in my comments. I'm talking about like mean comments versus supportive, and you'll find that people are a lot more supportive than you ever expected, and I think that's what you're going to find. That's what I noticed about your Sacred Journey card is you seem to have some support along the way. I feel like this owl is cheering for you, this bird is cheering for you as well. So that's what I'm getting there. Okay, you've got, oh, I start crying. Okay, you've got the rabbit here in February. That too is about expansion, multiplication, growth, rapid expansion. So things seem to be moving pretty quickly in the month of February for you. You've got time. You've got a friendship highlighted in the month of February as well as the @ symbol. So there's an online connection. So just for example, you could meet a friend online. you know, that's the kind of thing, like have fun with it. But this could connect to an online business. This could connect to an important email coming in, possibly an email that you're sending, a website that you're looking at, something you're learning, a course you're signing up for online. So there's definitely an online connection in the month of February. You've got time. I'm getting this as giving yourself time, devoting time specifically to what you want to see grow. And you've got the friendship rose here too. So friendship is just a focus in February. In March, you've got that moon card. You've also got the sun coming in with it. So that's kind of cool. Moon and sun here. You've got the scissors. That connects to your strings card. So let's pull that card out. So this is what you're doing. March seems to be the month where you're maybe forgiving someone, maybe releasing someone, working on something within yourself, something very emotional. The moon and the sun too, I'm thinking of this as getting out of your comfort zone, putting yourself out there. The moon hides and conceals, the sunflower. This is also like Queen of Wands energy, which I love. Confidence. And also connecting to your affirmations card. I think positive affirmations are really going to help you along. Okay, it could just be habit. So sometimes we get so much on one end of like negative self-talk, or sometimes we think we're like tough love with ourselves, but it can easily, you know, I think being strict with ourselves sometimes, or disciplined, or having that emperor energy is very helpful, but it can sometimes we're just so hard on ourselves and we beat ourselves up. So I think that's important here. Okay, I meant to take this charm out and put it on a necklace, but it's still here and now it's stuck to here. Okay, so this is about seeing something. I think you're seeing something differently. You're also seeing the magic in something. So the story with these is that if you look through it, you can see a different realm, like the fairy realm. So I feel like you're really tapping into your imagination in March as well. So very cool. And I love the scissors there with your strings card. In April, you've got the Hierophant card. This could be sort of, because this can connect to teaching sometimes. I wonder if that's what it is. If you're learning something in April, or joining some sort of like, because you do have like unknown territory. I'm feeling more of like the teacher aspect of the Hierophant in this case. Let's see what else you have. You've got the tree in the shell. Yeah, I'm feeling like expansion through knowledge you're gaining. This can also represent spiritual knowledge as well. Interesting. I'm getting teaching aspect of this, so expansion, growth, feeling more grounded in something. And then you've got the little shell here. Sometimes it makes me think of a unicorn. Sometimes it makes me think of the night. Sometimes it makes me think of emotions. In this case, I'm really thinking of coming out of your shell here, okay? I think this is a theme for you, is coming out of your shell, seeing what else is out there, like spreading your wings, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, moving into May, you've got the little sandals. This could be travel. You seem to be having fun in May. You've got laughter. Oh, I love this with unknown territory, because you're like exploring new places, expanding your universe. Very cool. There's a resistance here though. You've got the boxing glove. So there's a resistance to whatever new is coming in. It's telling you to laugh through it. In May. May might challenge you a little bit, because you've got your guard up here too with the dinosaur. You've got like your armor up, you're guarded, you've got the boxing glove, you're resisting something in May, but you've got laugh. Okay, so then into June, there's your card of the year, or one of them. You've got the Three of Wands. Sorry, I just have to make sure I'm still recording. You've got the little starfish here as well. This can represent healing, the starfish. That's interesting. I'm also just thinking of like star energy. Okay, I'm back. I just wanted to see what my animal allies deck had to say about the starfish. Sometimes things will pop into my mind, or different decks. So it says, following your own path, trusting your intuition, doing things your own way, even if others think it's, oh, I like this. Even if others think it's strange or wrong. That could connect with the Hierophant, sort of like breaking free from what everyone tells you should do, or what everyone has always done. Like you're doing something a little bit differently. Starfish is also a reminder that of the gray areas in life. Things are not usually black and white, but somewhere in the middle. Don't be quick to judge others, just as you hope they won't be quick to judge you. Starfish is about, it's like right on the crease here. Starfish is also about regeneration. She can regrow from just a single one of her 5 legs. Amazing. Ooh, I love that. I love that. That's where I was getting like healing. Sorry, I just wanted to read that. So you're doing things your own way in June. Okay, in June, you seem to be like getting close to someone. You're wanting to spend time with someone. You're wanting to, you know, be closer to them. Maybe that's when you're opening up here in June. So something romantically could be moving forward as well in June. That's kind of interesting. Okay, in the second half of the year, you've got July. You're feeling very tough and strong in July. You've also got the sign of Cancer here. So July, you're feeling quite tough. Something has strengthened you. You could be even crying some happy tears or tears of relief in July about something. This is my strength charm. It's a teardrop shape, but it's beautiful. So I always think of like strength, something that's made you stronger. You've got lots about friendship all over the tray here, because you've got the loyal friend here. So it's like February and August seem to be focused around a particular friendship, a friendship growing, maybe making new friends, meeting someone new. Okay. More travel here. You've got the... Okay, already at the end of this, I always go through and see what the busiest months are. I already can tell you this 3-month period from September to November are jam-packed. So you've got a lot going on in September. A lot to celebrate though. You've got the 4 of Wands. You're feeling quite stable and confident with something. You're feeling like you can finish something. Something is being completed. Something is... like you're satisfied with the completion of something. You're feeling very inspired in September. Just very strong. It's like steady movement forward. You also have potential travel. I'm thinking of like, you're feeling chemistry with someone in September as well. Crafty. I'm actually seeing that as just glue today. Sometimes it can connect to attachments. Yeah, September is a lot because you've got travel, you've got a lot going on potentially with work. This seems to be like the, oh, I love the carousel here near the scissors as well, because it's like this could be in March as well with the scissors of like breaking some sort of cycle. But September for you just seems busy. Like there's a lot going on. There's a lot happening, but there's a lot to celebrate too. Like something fun is happening, some sort of achievement. I just saw someone running through like the finish line of a race. So that could be symbolic too, like something you've worked towards, you've completed it with this 10 of Wands here. It's been a long journey. Okay, I'll come back to this to do when we do our recap here. But okay, in October, you're very spiritual in October. Like you're very connected to your intuition and also guides, angel guides. Very interesting. You're receiving messages, guidance, direction. You've got an Aquarius here. That could be a clue as to who this is. My stomach's growling. I think like I'm getting a lot like in this time frame, you're really figuring out something. You're figuring out a solution. Like you're feeling more sure of something. Something's coming in a little bit clearer. You're understanding somebody better as well in October. Star. Okay, interesting. In November, you've got the word star, you've got the little camper, which can talk about adventures and vacation as well. You've also got the sunglasses. November, you seem to be like, it's like you're resting your mind in November. It seems like a bit of a calm month, a time out, maybe a little bit of a hermit energy as well. You're seeming very optimistic in November. You're looking ahead with optimism. Something in November is giving you like this feeling of maybe this is what you're completing here. Like these months are so busy, specifically September and October. November, you seem to be like resting your mind, taking a bit of a time out here. And then in December, okay, you've got possibly someone coming in. This could be talking about someone. You've got the heart. This could also be you. But saying someone else, like you're talking about someone or thinking about someone. You've got the locket. Maybe with open up, your open up card here. I'm getting a lot about you understanding someone or understanding yourself better. Someone's understanding you better, or you're understanding someone better. Communication is definitely improving in this part of the year here. You're less resistant to, like, as the year goes by, you seem like more open to things. Your confidence is building throughout the year. If you have travel plans, I'm seeing like around August, September, October as months of possible travel. The challenging month of the year seems like May, because you've got your resistance up for some reason about some sort of change or new experience that's coming in. March, you're working on healing and releasing someone. January seems nice and inspiring. Very cool. Let me know what you think of this. We have to look at your pendulum and your letters though, so let's get organized for that. We're going to do letters and numbers first here. All right, so this could be October, December, and January, but also any combination like December 1st, October 1st. These numbers also could have different significance too as well, lucky numbers. Addresses. I feel like it's months though. What other months did you get? Because you had, we'll do the 3 months. November was coming up strongly. And what did your charm say about November? November was restful. That's kind of cool. Because you've got November, August, and January. So January is coming up twice. January is pretty important. Interesting. Just wanted to see if there was any matches for numbers. Okay, let's get you some letters. Okay, you've got the word from again. So I'm just going to flip these over. Have fun with the letters. Sometimes they spell things, sometimes they don't. The key is to have fun. See if you can, got lots of S's. See if you can see anything. Sometimes names, look for initials. Sometimes there's phrases. I'll get you your other words here. Oh. My stomach's crawling. This reading, I really had to just jump in and do it, because this is the reading that I always like postpone, because it feels like such a big reading, because it's the full year, right? So I mean, of course we're going to be doing readings, you know, monthly and things, but okay. So those are your words and letters. You've got star, from, have, time, he, and laugh. We also got she as well, so whichever you identify with, or if you know who that is. So very interesting. So let's do your pendulum. I'll put those right off this right here. Oh my gosh, so much stuff everywhere. Okay, so you can think of your yes or no question about the year 2023. Just like the rest of the reading, have fun with it though. Yeah, you got my favorite answer. A few people have asked what this means. The answer is better. So basically the answer could even be a no with better. Better just means better than you imagine. So whatever you're imagining, it's greater than you're already thinking, right? So that sometimes actually is like a no, but it's going to be something you like better, or a yes and even better than you imagine. So that's just kind of a unique one. That one doesn't pop up all the time, so that's kind of cool. So you got the answer better. So things are better than you imagine in 2023. So I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. I love doing these readings, and yeah, let me know what you think. This was a big one. We got lots of info, but I really hope that it helped you. And yeah, we will see you next time. Hello, group 3. How are you? This is your year ahead reading, and you chose the home card. This little house, I want to live there. That just looks like the coziest, warmest little house. But this is the year ahead reading. This is the one that I wait for and I push off. Not because I mean, I love this reading. It's just because this is the most in-depth, and I really wanted to be organized with how I went about this. If you're familiar with my readings, I'm shuffling on camera. There's lots of messages coming out. So what I did was I grabbed several decks, and we're going to pull one card from each deck. So in today's reading, you're getting significant months of the year, 3 actually, of these. We have a card specifically about changes. You're getting 3 tarot cards of the year, lots of detail, and then we're going to do the month by month look. At the very end, we'll have some time for a pendulum, letters, and numbers. So this is the big one, and I'm ready. I hope you're ready. I hope you're comfy. Let's dive right in. So home, starting with the card you chose, right? There's a reason why you selected this group, and this could be a sign that changes are happening around the home. This could be moving, this could be visitors, this could be renovations, lots of different things just connected to your home, your family, expanding on your family, doing things just around the home, sorry, I'm just closing my little cupboard here, but I'm getting like changes around the home for a lot of you. So renovations, specifically just looking at this image, maybe some things happening outside. So yeah, it just seems like a cozy year, doing things around the home, doing things literally around the home is coming through strongly. So a few of you might know what that is, but yeah, interesting. Okay, let's dive in. We've got lots of cards to work with. Group 3, what is happening for the year? View from above, get the big picture. So something's happening in 2023 that's giving you just a different perspective, right? You're learning information that you didn't know before, or you're seeing something a little bit differently. So I definitely want to dive in a little deeper to see what this could be. But yeah, this seems like, ooh, actually, you know what's interesting is we've got this like home cozy card. But with this one, I'm getting a lot of travel for you. And then just to point out here, I just want to show you what I have beside me. I've got this travel card right beside me here. So I feel like maybe home is like, this is interesting. Maybe travel is part of this. I'm definitely feeling like there's something connected to the home, renovations or moving, but you're seeing other places too. View from above, flight, or just travel in general. Seeing a different perspective. Interesting. Okay, group 3. What's happening in 2023? Whoa. Okay. That's pretty cool. So travel just popped out of the deck. So that's what this is. But I have to get more info because I still feel like home is important to this. But travel seems to be a major theme for your year. So an upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. So some sort of vacation, some sort of trip you're taking, some sort of traveling that's taking place in 23 is like life-changing for you. You know? So, wow. Interesting how the cards communicate sometimes, because immediately just getting the big picture, I'm seeing the hot air balloon. I'm thinking of travel. I imagine being in an airplane. So travel's coming up for you strongly in 2023, but so is the home. Home sweet home just came into my head. Maybe you're oh, okay. For a few of you, you're traveling home or traveling to somewhere that feels like home. Okay. Group 3, what's happening in 2023? We've got so much info. Okay, so believing in new beginnings. I am the director of my life, and I understand the healing powers of new beginnings. So definitely a theme for 2023 in all groups so far as like new opportunities, being pushed out of your comfort zone. For you specifically, you're taking control of something, of a direction where something's going. I even like this image for travel because this feels like they're about to go somewhere new. So you seem to be doing like a lot of exploring of new places. Maybe that connects to home through like finding new places that feel like home, expanding your home. Because as cozy as this is, if we're being honest, the past few years for a lot of people has been a lot of at home, right? There's been, you know, a lot of people haven't been able to travel. There's just been different challenges around that with everything that happened in 2020. I can't say the name on YouTube, but you know what I'm saying. So like, this feels like you're expanding your home. Home is still an important part of your theme, and I think we're going to get more about it, but so is like new adventures, going new places, you know, and you're in with the aura here. It's like you're taking control, you're taking control of a direction where something's going. Your perspective is shifting in regards to something in 2023. It's like you're seeing things from a different point of view. Your opinion might be shifting compared to what it was last year about certain things and certain things you'd like to do. It just really feels like this year, 2023, is going to be a lot of stepping out of the comfort zone for a lot of people. Okay, so group 3, 2023, this is exciting. Yours is very exciting. Okay, there comes the home. I knew there was more to it because I feel strongly like this is expanding your home, travel, seeing new places that are outside of your home, but you do have messages of the home here. So I'm getting strongly that a few of you are moving. This could be too because a few of you are relocating in 2023. Obviously, you know, not everyone's going to resonate with that because it's quite specific. Not everyone watching this is likely relocating, but for a few of you, that definitely could be the case. But I'm getting for a lot of you, there's just changes happening in the home. So getting strongly investing into your home, renovations. Some of you might be even just doing things like redecorating, repainting, making your home feel just refreshed. And that could be part of this too. Like you're traveling, you're doing new things, and so your home life is changing with it. You're wanting to freshen things up, and I just imagined a few of you like bringing home some souvenirs and different things that you're learning on your adventures, you're bringing back home with you. So this is really cool. But this is a really great indication, and I want to tell you too, you're getting 3 cards in this reading for your year ahead. So that's 3 spots in this reading for some pretty big energy. And to get the 10 of Pentacles is really great because this tells me you're feeling pretty secure and comfortable in 2023. You're feeling good with things. This also could be a really great sign that you're feeling secure enough to afford traveling. So a few of you could have been saving, and if you haven't yet, maybe is there something you can do, like set aside a little bit, it adds up quickly, to set aside for some of these adventures. So maybe if you're like me, you are a homebody, but you're ready for some adventures. You're ready to explore and see new places, view from above. This is very much like, I'm just ready to explore. I'm ready to see things differently. So much today in general about things becoming stale and just ready for a refresh. So for a few of you, you're prioritizing setting aside some money for travel, or something's happening like in your work where you're making a little bit extra to set aside for travel, or this just, you know, you're able to save for travel or have enough to travel. Very cool. Okay, let's see what your animal of the year is. So 2023, what is your animal of the year? If you haven't already, hit that like button. It really does help my channel. That just popped into my head. Okay, group 3. What is your animal of the year? This is exciting. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Speaking of home, so there's definitely, it's so interesting for you because you've got like strong messages of home and strong messages of travel. Because remember, you've got, where was that? Where did I put that? Oh, there it is. You've got like view from above, travel. After we were already talking about travel, that popped up. And then this caught my eye out of the corner of my eye. I'm actually going to sit this here. So strong themes like home, travel. It's like you're getting a really great dose of both in 2023. So lay a solid foundation. This is exciting too because this could be with work. This could be a job where you're feeling really, you know, confident in that position. You're building a business, possibly for a few of you are building a business. This could even connect with travel. Lots of connections can be made here. So maybe you're building a business, getting a business started, getting something started. A few of you might even be, when it says lay a solid foundation, a few of you literally might be laying a foundation, as in like building a home in 2023. So lots of different fun connections can be made here. But lay a solid foundation, the symbolism of this is having a great start with something, having a solid foundation that could grow into something really sturdy and really long term. So there's really beautiful energy in your reading about solidness and strength and security and comfort. So it's really beautiful, really beautiful. That's a great animal for the year, the beaver. Hardworking energy too. I feel like you're putting a lot of hard work into something, a lot of effort into something. Some of you for sure are expanding businesses. For some of you, this could be working from home as well. Okay, so 2023. What do we have for 2023? Group 3. 4 of Wands. Oh my gosh. Wow. Spirit is very, I'm feeling today just this supportive energy coming through. Okay, so this is wonderful. Second group to get 4 of Wands, as I think it was. One of them at least got it in the mini reading in the charms. But anyways, 4 of Wands, this is exciting. So far your cards of the year are 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. This is great because for you, this is different. Group, oh, I remember what it was. Another group got this card, but it was more about like social events and parties and celebrations. This feels more like something you're celebrating. It's like this house in the background. You're celebrating either buying a house, selling a house, your renovations are finally done, you've built the house, you've maybe reunited with someone, but you're celebrating something. And the other thing I want to mention about this, you've got so much about solid sturdiness here. 4 of Wands, 4 is a very stable card, okay? The 4s are solid, they're stable. So you've got a lot of that here. Solid foundation, you've got the stableness of the 4 of Wands. Your year 2023 is, I'm like shaking my cabinet here, but it's very stable. And that's a really good sign that anything that you're trying to do in 2023, you've got some good energy supporting it. So that's really great. Anything you're putting forth, anything you're starting, you've got some really great supportive energy surrounding you. So that's really fun. So why don't we shake things up a little bit and see what's happening with love, specifically what's going on with love. I mean, this too could be celebrations like weddings. I feel like you are celebrating something. You've got respect, beautiful. So in relationships, you're either meeting someone or a current connection. There's a deepening feeling of respect here. So it's really lovely. You're possibly even meeting someone that you really respect and you connect to, and it's, again, solid foundation. So this solid foundation card could really connect to a lot of things, including love. So for a few of you, maybe you're getting married, this is what you're celebrating, and there's a really great start to this marriage, you know? So if you haven't met them yet, maybe you will soon. I feel like if you are meeting someone, the two of you have a lot of similarities, but really cool differences. So for example, it could be that you're meeting someone that loves to travel. Maybe you're more of a homebody. So they sort of get you out of your comfort zone. You know, that kind of thing could be really part of this as well. Is you could be meeting somebody that supports your interests and you really support their interests too. So this is just so supportive. Keywords for your year so far, you've got travel, changes with the home, solid foundation, sturdy, strong, respect, new beginnings. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Travel, that travel synchronicity is just really so cool. Okay, group 3. I just heard September. So since I just heard September, maybe we'll do the months next actually. So group 3, important months of the year. January is important. December. And May. I also heard September. So something's happening in September. We haven't got your change card yet. So what change is specifically happening in 2023 other than what we see here? Because we've already got lots of exciting things. Hobbies, very cool. So one thing that's changing in 2023, these cards connect to change and transformation, is a hobby. You could be exploring a hobby. You could be turning a hobby into a solid career. You could be exploring new hobbies. You know, with traveling could become a hobby, or something connecting to travel, right? And I want to mention too, for one or two of you, this could even be like travel in the way that I travel. So when I was really young, I used to go for tea leaves with my grandma a lot. And the tea leaf reader told me that I was going to travel. And at the time, you know, we just thought travel. But now, from the perspective I'm in now, I really do want to travel more. But I think it makes sense too with just the type of career that I have, right? Because I've got viewers all over the world. So that could even be too with hobbies. Like you might want to start a blog or a YouTube channel or something connecting to your hobby. But hobbies are a focal point of the year. You know what's kind of cool about your reading is I feel like you seem to have more time to do things that you enjoy for some reason. So it could be a change in work. It could be a marriage or something that shifts the, you know, financial situation. It could be that you're just making time. Some of you could have saved money, or some of you might have a windfall. I just feel like there's just something coming through about, like, with your Four of Wands too, it's like you've got some time to just enjoy and have some fun. Four of Wands is interesting too because that too can connect with travel. So lots about travel here. Okay, you've got the Judgment card as your additional card of the year. So your cards of the year, you've got 10 of Pentacles, you've got Four of Wands, and the Judgment card. So this is really great. This is a card of rebirth. I love this too because I feel like there's this feeling of a fresh start coming through for a lot of people in 2023. You know, changing old habits, starting new habits. It's just the feeling of rebirth. And two, I feel like you're making some decisions as well that are really going to be helpful and supportive for you. So over 2023, this card too I love because it's kind of like taking a look at things from a view from above. I think that's really great because you're able to look at things. It's kind of like healthy self-analysis here. So I feel like there's a lot of healthy self-analysis taking place in 2023. And that's really good because you're setting yourself up for a really solid year. You're making significant changes that are helpful and supportive for yourself. You're listening to your inner judgment as well. I think is an important part of this card. You're really listening to what it is you're feeling called to do. This card sometimes is called the calling. So you're answering an inner calling, and for a few of you, this does connect with travel and just exploring and expanding. So really, really cool. I think that's it for the cards. We've got lots of charms to get into here. I just noticed this deck out of the corner of my eye, and since yours was a little bit more direct, we've got a little bit of extra time here. Let me get you one of these, just as a fun affirmation here. You're still making progress even on your worst days. This is more of a message for today that might be important. So even on days where you feel like, oh my gosh, I haven't done anything, you're still making progress, right? Collective progress. So even on, you know, every day, this is the thing, every day is not going to be, you know, productive, and you know, every day isn't moving us forward, but you're still making progress, you're making changes, you're doing a good job. So this is just a message for today because we had a few extra minutes here. So why don't we jump into your charms then? I think that's it for cards. I'm going to do probably a love reading for 2023 because this reading alone is very, there's a lot, but as far as what I'm seeing now for love, two people traveling, you and another person traveling, possible even marriage here. We've got respect, solid foundation in a relationship. So really, really cool. Chemistry, okay. So here's another clue. Come back for the love reading though. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it, because I do want to post a love reading. But chemistry, so you're feeling chemistry with somebody, and I was feeling like you and somebody else might have different things to help each other explore. It's like, even with like the home and then the travel aspect, maybe you help somebody kind of feel more connected to home. Because some people really like have a hard time relaxing and resting and kind of entering that hermit energy or that Four of Swords energy. And then some people have a really hard time traveling and, you know, going out of their comfort zone with adventures. So I think this could be really great chemistry with you and someone else. So let's jump into the charms. This is where we get a month by month look at what's happening. I'm curious, do you know what this hobby is? Is there something that's been like calling to you hobby-wise that you'd like to do? Okay, so this, yeah, your reading is a little bit more straightforward so far, but that's really cool. I feel like for your year seems, I don't know how to describe it. Because of the solid energy, there's not much of like this, like I just imagine like a wobbly, swaying building. You've got like this very strong, sturdy, like moving forward type energy. So it seems quite smooth, like things are smooth from what I'm seeing here. Okay, so we're going to do the letters and numbers at the end with your pendulum. So let's get you a few additional cards here for each, well, not each month. We're basically going to choose a few of them. We'll choose a few cards here for any important months. Okay, interesting. So April, you've got a decision to make in April. There's something you're feeling possibly a little bit stuck with. That's where the Judgment card might come in. So you're really having to pay attention to what it is you want in April. Listen to your intuition, combine what your intuition's telling you and what your head is telling you, and make the decision that feels right in your gut in April. But April, you seem to be like given a choice or something, or you're deciding between two ideas. This could be something fun too, though. This could be like, do I want to go here or do I want to go here? You know, or do we want to do this to the house or this, or that kind of thing in April. And in September, you've got 3 cards here together. This is all about change and transition, fast change coming in the month of September. 6 of Swords being here could indicate, it could connect to the travel, as well as the 8 of Wands. These are 2 cards that additionally connect with travel. But this feels like fast change, something, some sort of fast transformation, pushing you forward into some sort of new beginning in September. So something new is coming in September. Let's get some charms. Yay. Okay. Oh, and one fell in my sleeve. 2 fell in my sleeve. I'm wearing like a really comfy sweater, but it's like got these sleeves that sometimes the charms fall into. Okay, so we're going to go month by month, just like a weather forecast here. I feel very organized with this reading. It's not very common feeling for me, but okay. And your charms, or not your charms, but your letters and your pendulum will be at the very end. Okay, so let's jump into January. Okay, there's something, oh, you're ignoring an inner calling because you've got this upside down with heads up. So you're not paying attention to something that you're feeling called to do. Is it travel? Is it a particular job, getting something started? You've got, again, this supportive energy in 2023 around you. So there's some sort of, with your Judgment card, it's like you're being called to something, but you're ignoring it. You're not paying attention to something. In January, you also have somebody that's thinking of you, somebody from your past. So interestingly, it could be a romantic connection. Somebody's thinking of you. Someone's not wanting you to forget about them. In February, you've got some Fool energy here, which is really fun. You've also got, I mean, this could definitely be in February too. It kind of landed in between here. February, I just heard the word carefree, probably connecting to that 0 with the Fool energy. So yeah, I wonder if like, because 0, I mean, this could also just represent like a fresh start, new beginning. Whenever I see 0, I just think of the Fool. So February seems kind of carefree, somewhat relaxing. You're protecting your energy possibly in February. You're just careful with who you let in. I wonder if there's like a dynamic of someone trying to re-enter your life. We didn't see much of that in the cards, but I'm seeing it here. In March, let's see, you've got the thumbs up, you've got, oh wow, you've got time. Okay, let's see here. Okay, interesting. The scissors have never given me this message, but they did today. Do you know when like something new opens or someone's having like a celebration and then they cut that ribbon? It's like a grand opening of some kind. So this could be more symbolic, like there's in March there's some sort of grand opening. You've also got thumbs up, which is like usually a message of encouragement or like, yeah, you're good. It also can connect to social media. You've got time, you've got the Queen of Wands energy in March as well. You've also got this dinosaur, which can be about armor. I'm thinking of the song Unstoppable by Sia. You've got this bird here. This looks like an eagle or a hawk to me. Eye on the prize. And you've got the shoe here. So this shoe usually to me indicates like you've arrived somewhere. Something like exciting is happening in March. Some sort of achievement or arrival somewhere. Grand opening, grand event, grand celebration. March is interesting. I think this is going to be a big month for you. You're celebrating something like you're feeling a sense of achievement in March. This could also be something you're starting that could lead to this as well. If we're looking at like these charms as signs of what's to come. Thumbs up. Some of you are exploring maybe creation of something. You're receiving good feedback. It's almost like reminding me of Six of Wands. For some of you in March, there's somebody that like has their eye on you professionally. So like someone might be looking out at promoting you or hiring you. Use your intuition, of course. I mean, if it's someone that's like trying to hire you or sell you something that you don't resonate with, your card of the year, Judgment. Listen to that inner calling, the inner judgment. Okay, interesting. That's an interesting month, March. Okay, into April, you've got that's where the decision comes in. So I wonder if maybe something in March is giving you something to think about, a decision. You've got the little dessert here with the heart. I always think of this as putting effort into something. Someone's putting effort into something for you, or you're putting effort into something for someone, a gift, something you're presenting someone or giving someone. You've got the owl. This is really making me think of like with the compass, like you're deciding what direction to go with something. You're deciding what direction to take something. Use your knowledge and your information. Research, ask questions if you need to. Interesting. This is a intriguing couple of months, I would say. March and April. What were your months again? I already forget. May. Maybe what's happening in March and April is leading to a really interesting May. You've also got January. I wonder if this January, because you see this person, they're like frozen. And it looks like Pinocchio, doesn't it? Somebody lied to you in the past and they're thinking about you. Sorry to backtrack. I'm just connecting this now. We've got December too. Somebody lied to you and they're thinking like, oops. Okay. So May. Okay. Ooh, this term I just added today, it reminds me of like a bean or a seed. I'm thinking of like the magic beanstalk. So in May, that was one of your main months too. So in May, something's happening. You're planting something, starting something that could open a new door for you, propel you forwards financially or with work. There's something like you're planting in May. It just reminds me of like a bean or something. In June, you've got the Eight of Swords energy here is always what I compare this to. It's like a cage. It's got the door open, so you're releasing something. I think it could connect with the moon here. Insecurities, fears, facing some sort of fear in June. Facing fears in June. Okay. And again, connect your cards to what we're seeing here. There's always connections. July is interesting because you've just got this like DNA strand. So sometimes I think of ancestors. I'm thinking of actually a stairwell because we've got the bean. I thought of the beanstalk. You've got the stairwell. It's like you're able to move up with something. You're able, because you have view from above. There's a lot about like upward movement specifically. Like you're moving up something, because I saw the beanstalk, you've got the stairwell here. Interesting. All right, into August. August is specifically saying take care of yourself. Things are going to be busy in August, so make time to take care of yourself and unwind. Self-care in August is one of the highlights here. So taking care of yourself throughout this, because you're working hard. You've got like 10 of Wands energy here. Possibly some sort of like breakthrough happening in August. Maybe it's something happening that like you're like, okay, good, I have to keep busy with this. I don't want to lose momentum. So just remember to take breaks when necessary. Taking care of yourself is going to be important in August. Busy month. Travel for sure. I would say with all of your travel messages, I'm seeing it in different places. March was an interesting month. You've got August and September highlighted for travel. And moving. Some of you are moving home. So many connections here. And then travel again in October, November by car. Interesting. Okay, so September, we had all that information about swift change, swift transition through something, but this is an improvement with the Six of Swords. It is an improvement with the Death card. This is, you've got a lot about rebirth, new beginnings, endings leading to new beginnings. Because your card of the year was also the Judgment card, in September you also have the Death card. So lots about, you know, endings leading to new beginnings. So that's really exciting. And I love that you have 2 cards too that connect to travel. And you've got travel here too, because you've got the little camper. So maybe camping. You've got travel by car. You've got all your travel cards. You've got travel like camping or retreat of some kind. Very cool. Some of you, as far as like moving, if the home messages connect with home, I'm seeing for a few of you, like the renovations are going to cause you to have to like move place to place or stay somewhere else temporarily, because this is like temporary, like having to stay somewhere only temporary. It's like a transition, right? So I feel like this is the month, if you're moving or something, these months are definitely highlighted for like, it's like this is the month you're packing and getting everything done, and then this is the month where you're actually moving in. It seems successful though. You've got the horse jumping over the hurdle. You're feeling in control of things. You've got the frog here. One of the groups had as their animal of the year the frog. It connected to clearing out clutter. So that might be a message for you as well in October. Into November, you've got the pineapple, you've got a Taurus coming through, you've got message in a bottle, so a message coming through, a message that may make you cry. This is good though. This is a crystal. This is something beautiful. It's also solid. It connects to all of your messages of like solid. It likely connects to family. It could be like, I'm feeling like birth or something, you know, birth or good news. It could connect to like family business as well. A message coming in. Or achievements, like something getting for a lot of you like family business with different things. Okay, and then finally December, you've got the word you, you've got the propeller, and you've got the little sunglasses here, and they're pink. So there's an optimistic feeling about what's coming in, fresh energy, something propelling you forward. December seems like an optimistic month. You've also got the elephant here. It's definitely a family connection in here in November. You've got pineapple and the elephant. But yeah, December is like you're feeling this fresh energy. You're looking forward to 2024. By December 2023, you're already likely watching your 2024 videos because you're excited. You're looking forward to what's ahead. It's different though. It's very, very different from like, you know, the feeling, and I've been hearing this since forever. Every year at the end of the year, I can't wait till this year's done. I can't wait. Understandable. But this is different. This isn't like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till this year's done. This is like, oh my gosh, look what happened this year. I can't wait to see what happens next year. Okay, so that's really cool. So group 3, let's take a look at your charm. We already did charms, so I'm losing track of what we're doing here. Oh, your pendulum and your letters and numbers. So let's do that. We'll save the pendulum for the very last. Think of your yes or no question that you want the pendulum to answer. Let's get you some numbers. You've got 1, 8, 11. That's it. I don't know why. I like paused like there was another one. So 1, 8, and 11. Any match with your November so far has come up for every group. The cards are really like the focal point months, but these could be additional months. So January, you've got that twice. And then August and November. But every group so far has gotten November. So I don't know what's happening. It could be something happening like globally in November that seems like an improvement specifically. So that's always nice. Okay, so let's put those there. Because November, everyone's got November. Okay. Okay, you've got R, R, N, I, C, E. You've got a lot. Look how many E's you have. E. Last time there was a bunch of E's and someone just commented E. I was like, right on. Okay. Okay, let's get a few more. And have fun with the letters. Sometimes they spell things, sometimes they don't. Oh my gosh, talk about E. I think, yeah, this is like every E that I have. Maybe that's like excitement E, like you're traveling, you're like, E. I don't know. Okay. I'm not really good at the words. I can never see anything. Sometimes later when I'm editing, I can see things, but I can't. I see cheese. Maybe you're taking lots of pictures. We don't have the S, but I see cheese. Oh, we do have the S. Just kidding. We do have the S. Cheese. Maybe you're going to lots of cheese shops. Maybe you're going somewhere like Paris where they have lots of cheese. I don't know. This is why I leave the words up to you. So hopefully you can go back and screenshot that if you want. But let's do the pendulum. This has been highly requested in the comments. I apologize. I haven't used this in a long time. But let's see. You can think of your yes or no question if you need to pause and think. Okay, group 3. I keep seeing a dragon for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe the view from above, a dragon. Yes, you got a yes. Different answers for each group so far. That's really cool. So you got a yes to your question, but have fun with it just like the rest of my reading. But let me know what you think of this reading. I'm really happy with everything you got. Yours was a little bit more straightforward. Again, there's a solid energy. There's a stability to your reading, both relationship-wise, travel-wise. You seem to be in a good position to travel. You seem very confident about the decisions that you're making. Lots of really great energy, possibly some of you building a home or moving, just based on the card you chose, as well as the Beaver card and the 10 of Pentacles. It's so funny, like I said, there's like home energy, travel energy, and they're both equally strong. So it's a nice balance. I love this. So let me know what you think. I really hope that you enjoyed today's reading. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, we will see you next time. Hello, group 4. If you chose the Cat card, then you chose a very lucky group. Your words of the year is good luck. So I'm really excited to see what you have. We're going to dive in. These year ahead readings are always by far the most in-depth because we're looking at each month. We've got several cards here. We've got charms, letters, numbers, and the pendulum. So you can think of a yes or no question. But let's dive right in, and I'll explain a little bit about the card you chose. So so far, you've got overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Very cool. So if there's an obstacle currently in front of you right now, something that you're dealing with, something that you don't know how to solve, 2023 could be the year, okay, where you're figuring this out. You're figuring out how to solve this obstacle. You're overcoming it, okay? I feel like this could for sure be connected to work. So the card you chose, good luck, there is a little bit of Pentacles energy to this card, I would say. It actually sort of reminds me a little bit of Queen of Wands as well. Yeah, you've got overcoming obstacles. So if there's an obstacle that you've been working to overcome, 2023 could be the year. Okay, let's see what else you have. So 2023, you've got the Star. Very cool. This is great. I feel like, I mean, this coming after the Tower too, right? The Star comes after the Tower card. Maybe 2022 for you had a lot of obstacles that you had to overcome and lots of challenges. So 2023, it's sort of definitely everything you have here is about improvements. The Star, improvements, inspiration. I'm getting for a lot of you, this is very specific, but for those of you that do have, honestly, this doesn't even have to be business, but I'm just saying it's like your time to shine. This is really reminding me of the Queen of Wands, this card, just the symbolism on it. So if you there's something where you are shining very brightly in 2023 with work, with what you're trying to accomplish, with your goals. I see you feeling very inspired. This is a feeling of hopefulness as well. The Star is a card of hope. It's a card of improvements. So yeah, all three of your cards seem to be connected to good luck or improving luck. So 2023, what's going on? 2023. Okay, so autumn, you're the first group to get a specific season, so that's really interesting. It says, in the fall season, everything comes together as you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. Yeah, there's lots about abundance here. I feel like for a lot of you, this is going to be a great year with business or work, career changes, things like that. Because by autumn, you're feeling very abundant. I'm seeing good luck specifically in business and work for you. And this card always makes me think of, it's your time to shine. This is very creative too. With this Queen of Wands energy I'm picking up here, and then this Star, I feel like you're feeling very inspired. Any sort of creative blocks that you've been experiencing, I feel like are lifted. Whatever this obstacle represents though, right? This could have been, oh my gosh, so many different things, so many different obstacles, but you're overcoming them, overcoming obstacles. I might read that one too. Why don't we do that? We're going to take our time today because this is the most in-depth reading. I did make tea. Here's the book. Okay, so overcoming obstacles. Let's just take a quick look at that, and we're going to get you some more cards. I want to mention too, we are going to pull love messages, but it's not going to be as in-depth as the love reading that I plan to do very soon. Okay, so, there may be a blockage in your life or one ahead. However, you absolutely have all of the inner resources you need, not to just overcome the difficulty, but also, oh, I love this, to thrive as a result. So this isn't just like overcoming an obstacle. You seem to be thriving in something. It feels very much related to your goals. Okay, so it doesn't have to be career, just a lot of times it is, but any personal goal that you have for the year, this is going to be, there's lots of good luck around you and a lot of energy supporting these goals. Some of these things coming in with this obstacle card, there could be opportunities helping you with this, or advice coming in that helps you with this, or an idea or something that happens that feels very lucky because you did choose the luckiest group. So something that feels very lucky that's helping you with this. Okay, so thriving, I think that's great. No matter what the obstacle is, you are amassing your inner strength to step beyond it. If there is a dream that you desire that has eluded you, know that you have all of the inner skills to move beyond any blockages preventing you from achieving this goal. Use any obstacle as a stepping stone to great achievements and success in your life. When the traveler encounters an obstacle on the path, the traveler understands that there are many ways to go beyond it. All you need is within you now. All the assets you require to overcome this challenge are available to you. If you are blocked on one path, find another. This is a powerful time of developing your inner strength and fortitude. When you look back, you'll find that many inner gifts developed during this time. So here's the thing, I feel like 2023 is about what comes after overcoming this obstacle. Because I'm getting the sense, just with the card that you chose, that this is something you've maybe been trying to figure out for a while. Of course, every year has obstacles, so this is a great sign for that as well, right? That any obstacles or anything that pops up during the year, you're going to easily be able to figure it out or go a different way. So it seems like there's different options for you or opportunities for you. So let's see what your months of the year are, the most important months of the year. I mean, every month is important, but let's see what the highlighted months of the year are. We're going to get to 3. 1, 2. So there could just be extra fun things happening. We've already got autumn. You've also got March, July, and February. So I think you choosing the good luck card for your year is definitely all throughout the year, because you've got springtime, summertime, earlier in the year, and then autumn. So this is really great. I love this. Okay, let's move forward here and see what else we have. Group 4. What's happening in 2023? I'm seeing a lot of you blossoming. I'm seeing for a lot of you something you did in 2022, you're able to harvest the results. Work you put in, experience, strength. With this, I'm just seeing like blossoming. Okay, look at this. So your other card of the year, this is you've got 2 Major Arcana cards. So this deck is all Major Arcana cards, but for the other card, you also got one. So this is a big year for you. 2023 is a very significant year. So the Emperor, this is great. You know, I feel like for you, this card is making me think you're making your own luck in a certain way. So you definitely got lucky things happening and luck coming to you, but there's this combination of, actually, this is the most powerful combination. When a lucky opportunity combines with you taking a step towards something, that combination is just extremely, extremely powerful. There's a lot of personal power to your year. There's things that you're getting started, things that you, like, I see you taking the step to solve certain problems and overcome certain obstacles and, you know, taking control of certain things, because, you know, of course there's those things that happen that we have no control over, but this seems like you're taking control of what you can to improve a situation. You're making your own luck in certain ways. I do feel like, though, something around you seems to be improving. It's like a combination of this Emperor energy, personal power, personal strength, and then also discipline as well. I feel like you're feeling very disciplined with what you're doing, very focused. With your good luck card and the Emperor card, I see you really enjoying a lot of success. I feel like you're working very hard. It's interesting though, because the energy for 2023, it's not like work is hard or what you're doing is hard necessarily. Of course, there's always hard things that happen, but it just seems like everything's sort of just aligning in a way that you're able to overcome things and solve things and figure things out and see different opportunities. And autumn is highlighted. Autumn just seems like a very special time. They're giving us a clue. It's not saying exactly what it is, but there's definitely a clue that autumn is going to be very special. Okay, so we're going to get you a animal of the year. So this is going to be your animal of the year. So 2023. Look at that. You've got the cat spirit. You've got 2 cats in your reading today. So this is all about independence. It says claim your independence. That's what you're doing. Some of you might be, this won't resonate for everyone, but a few of you could be starting businesses, making changes to an existing business, because there is a feeling of like self-employment, entrepreneurship that I'm for sure picking up on today. Just take what resonates, of course, but just in general, there's this feeling of personal power that I'm getting with your reading. The other thing I want to mention too is there's a really nice feeling of being confident with yourself, being yourself. expressing yourself. Like there's so much confidence that I'm picking up from your reading. Confidence to overcome obstacles, but then just confidence in yourself and what you have to offer. I feel like for a lot of you, you've been holding back a specific gift. You've been holding back something creative or something that you have a talent for. So I feel like you're ready to share that, or you're being encouraged to share that with the world in 2023. You know, and if there's something you want to do, I feel like you're taking the initiative to get it started. You're taking the steps to get things started. It's very much about claiming what you want, claiming what's important to you. Okay, so group 4, 2023. Oh my goodness. My lifetime dreams. So I don't have to dream my life, as I have the power. Wow, that's a really strong theme here, to manifest my lifetime dreams. So it seems like there's something you were getting closer to accomplishing in 2023. And I was feeling like your reading connects further than 2023. Sometimes I'll get that, like something happening in 2023 is greatly affecting the following years. So my lifetime dreams, I don't have to dream my life, as I have the power to manifest my lifetime dreams. I want to read that one to you as well. I'm in a reading mood today. I'm actually filming your group on a different day, so I'm in a different mood today. Got my tea. I'm feeling cozy. Okay. It says, this has some steps you can take too. So write down your dreams and end with the words, "My life will be like this," or better, "to the highest welfare of all." Visualize what your life will look like when you achieve your dreams, and feel as though you already have what you want. Take action to help the universe make what you wish for happen. I love that. That's sort of what I was kind of getting at earlier, is you've got opportunities lining up for you, but you're still going to have to take the action. You know, you're still going to have to take the steps. So it's like teamwork. This is very much about like teamwork with the universe. Anything you feel called to get started or do, you're really getting things started. You're stepping into your power. That's a huge theme for you for the year of 2023, stepping into your power. I think one thing for you that might be really a fun thing to do if you haven't done this, or if this isn't something you usually do, this is a good year to do your vision board. Make your vision board for 2023. Cut out things, like I actually have a video I did a few years ago about how to do one, but there's lots on YouTube. And they're very inspiring, so I think this is the year to, you know, create visual reminders of what it is you want. Because this seems very powerful for you. It seems like just a very potent tool for you is visualization, seeing your dreams become a reality. And the thing too, I like that this mentioned the highest good of all. I feel like whatever's happening in 2023, I feel like it's also very positive for others as well. All right, so I'm seeing you too as somebody who has a very, very strong impact on people. I feel like you're very inspiring to people. Somebody or several people really looks up to you, like really looks to you for inspiration. I keep getting Queen of Wands energy from you. Like you, to me, feel very much like Queen of Wands. You've got the Emperor here. Very inspiring. You're just a very inspiring person. And if you don't know that, maybe in 2023, something's happening that's sort of letting you know that or reminding you of that. Something you're doing. I feel like you've got really great ideas and something very unique to offer. 2023. Okay, so this deck is specifically about changes, something that's transforming in the year 2023. Religion and spirituality. All right, so you might notice in 2023, you're feeling more spiritual, or you're just more tapped into your spirituality, right? You're researching more about it, or this is just very important to you, or there's changes, something's transforming to do with your spirituality. This is a very personal thing, but it could just be the things that you're doing, things that you're saying, researching, reading, different practices that you have. Whatever this is for you, it seems like there's a shift or a change happening, a transformation happening connected to your spirituality in the year 2023. So very cool. So let's check in with love and see what's happening with love. And we're almost at the charms. And if you haven't thought of a yes or no question yet, you can definitely do that for the pendulum. I'm noticing a lot of people in my life, like family members, are becoming a lot more spiritual, a lot more connected to their spirituality. So I don't know what's happening, universally, but I'm definitely noticing it just with like family members and friends. So it's just interesting. It's just interesting that that card came up. So 2023, it's happening in love. Communications. There's some sort of new communication or change in communication when it comes to love. This could be so many things. Secret crush. This could be someone sending you a direct message online. This could be someone you're in a relationship with where communication is changing and growing and you're learning more about the person. This could be an increase in communication. If you're single and you're just wanting to maybe date and get to know people. So lots of different ways that this could play out. What does that say? It says, "Dear my love, I have been thinking about you." Oh, that could be a clue. You could hear that somebody's been thinking about you. This could be slightly unexpected. We'll have to dive a lot deeper in the love reading. This is a really great clue. So there's definitely, if you are in a relationship, I'm seeing improvements like with you, because you've got claim your independence as well. That's actually a really good thing in a relationship. So let's just say as an example, you're in a relationship. Communication is improving. You're really stepping into your independence. You're feeling confident to pursue things that are just for you and do things that are just for you. That kind of thing. Or communication, there's healing in a connection, right? With the star card, that's a card of healing. So there could be great healing and a connection with you and another person. Very cool. Because of everything you have, especially the Emperor, there's so much here about just personal independence and personal leadership. Okay, 2023. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, so your additional cards, you've got 3 cards of the year. You have the Star, the Emperor, and the High Priestess. So you've got 3 major Arcana cards for your year ahead. This is a big year for you. Really big year. Okay, so I think this connects a lot with your religion and spirituality card. I think that this connects a lot with the creativity that I'm picking up for you. I feel like your intuition as well is greatly elevated in the year 2023. You might already have amazing intuition. You might already be very in touch with your intuition, but if that's the case, it's only strengthening. So I think a lot of you are going to find that you're just very tapped into yourself in 2023. I'm seeing a lot of you too doing some lots of work behind the scenes. Lots of work behind the scenes. It's like you've got a plan to make something a reality, and you're doing these things independently. That's not to say don't bring in collaboration and don't team up and ask questions and ask for advice, but you seem to be taking the lead with something is the best way to put it. I'm really feeling too, with your overcoming obstacles card, your star card, you've gained a lot of knowledge through a challenge. You've gained a lot of experience and knowledge and inner wisdom throughout a particular challenge or the past several years. Just seeing what else I notice here before we move to charms. You're very tuned into magic as well. Your manifestation abilities are elevated as well. And the thing about it is, do you remember how I was saying it's like you're combining the magic, the good luck, you're combining the magical energy with the concrete steps, making steps, movement, a plan. You seem very organized. I'm getting Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords here. It's like these two cats. To me, that's the Queen of Swords, that's the Queen of Wands. So it's like this really great combination here. Very nice. Well, this is fantastic. You definitely picked a lucky group. I mean, I have to say all four groups today had a lot of fun things within their readings, but yours is particularly powerful, and I'm really excited to see what happens. So we're going to do your pendulum and your charms. Okay, group 4, so I'm all set here. We're going to do your charms, more sip of the tea. So what we're going to do is go month by month, and I actually have these little additional tarot cards here. We've got the charms. We're going to save the letters and numbers for the end with the pendulum, but let's get started. We'll pull some charms here. Oh, we lost a charm. So, because I'm wearing these sleeves today, I've got like a really comfy sweater on, charms keep falling in my sleeves. Okay. So 2023 group 4. Oh, wow. Autumn for sure. Look, you've got that Fool card. You've got the Ace of Cups, the Justice card, the Hanged Man here. Very cool. Okay, let's raise this up. So we're going to go month by month here and just take a quick look at what you have. So we've got a Libra here. And you've got the Purse here. Okay. This to me, I feel like for a lot of you, balance, specifically with finances, is a focus for 2023. There just seems to be a little bit of a connection here about like balancing or something like that, like focused on finances, focused on saving. Maybe some of you are taking the initiative to make a plan. Some of you might be contacting someone that can help, that like a financial advisor or someone that could help you maybe create a debt repayment plan or a savings plan or investment or something like that. Like it seems as though this is a bit of a focus in January. Some of you could even experience a small little windfall or something as well. So you've got Ace of Cups with love and the locket. So there's lots about love here. Somebody could be sharing their feelings with you in February. It is the month of love, right? February. So definitely could be somebody sharing some secret feelings. This too, it's just a feeling of abundance and overflowing with emotions and new beginnings and new connections, and it's just really nice. It's also a creative energy as well, so you just might be feeling very, very much in that energy of creativity and love and self-love as well. So love in February, I think, is very fitting. You've got the little globe here. So this could, see if you have any other indications of travel. There was a bit of travel today in 2 of the other groups specifically. You don't have a lot about travel. You've got maybe a little bit in November. So this world too could be similar to the world card, like end of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle, accomplishment. I'm just feeling like a lot of accomplishment for your year as well. Oh, but you did have the card. Maybe some of you are planning travel in 2023. Like for the end of the year, maybe that's what's happening in autumn. So there's definitely clues of travel. It's just not as, like one of the groups, it felt like the entire reading was about travel. So if you were drawn to another group, definitely feel free to go watch. But yeah, a little bit of travel here. March, you've got 2 things. This is the one that got stuck in my sleeve here. It's a little house. And then you've got the door. Well, the candle just went out too. Interesting. So some of you could be moving. Because the candle went out, it's like you're closing the door on something. So some of you could actually be moving. March, what months did you get? Sorry, I just want to look at your, yeah, you do have March highlighted as well. So March is pretty big for you, but it seems more so like you're closing the door on something. You've got February. So February was highlighted as well. Seems love related. And then July was exciting too. Wow. Because you have like the card about autumn too, it seems like the whole year there's lots of exciting things. You're the only group that got an entire season mentioned. But yeah, lots about the home here. So there could just be home changes happening in March. March seems like a big month for you, so just something to keep in mind. In April, you've got the Hanged Man and the Justice card. Ooh, I like this combination. I'm getting the message for you to pay attention to something. Something is getting resolved. Find this combination with Heads Up and the Hanged Man interesting. This is that's a kind of a cool combination, because it's almost like the Heads Up card is saying like, it's kind of pulling you out of this Hanged Man energy, which can be so helpful because the Hanged Man card can help us with perspective. It can be an enlightenment card. Sometimes it's like just a timeout or taking a step back, releasing control. So I feel like this is saying in April you're making a decision about something, or I'm curious to see what that's going to be. Or they're telling you to pay attention to something in April. Something's getting resolved fairly. You've got May 4th highlighted here. You've got the light bulb. I was feeling like you're going to be getting a lot of different creative ideas. You've also got the moon there and the stars. Very tapped into your intuition. With that being one of your main cards of the year, like you have so many major arcana cards for the year. I think you might be the only group that got all three, because you've got the Emperor, the High Priestess, and the Star. And then on your charm tray, you've got the Fool, Justice, the Hanged Man. I think those are fantastic cards of the year. I think that's so cool. But yeah, I just feel like you're coming up with lots of solutions and ideas with the light bulb here. Very in touch with your creativity, your intuition. May 4th is highlighted here as well. You're receiving some sort of reward in June, okay? So something you've worked hard for, you've put a lot of effort in, you're receiving a reward. So you're receiving because the gumball machine is, you've put something in, you're receiving something back. And it's kind of a surprise. You're not really sure what it'll be, but you're receiving a reward. You've got the little pink sunglasses here. This is about optimism and sort of looking at something with, positivity, or you're feeling optimistic about something. This is like strength through challenge. Very cool. Okay, let's move down to the second half of the year. So in July, you've just got the sign of Cancer. So that's cool. Seems like July is kind of a chill month, kind of relaxing, not much going on, but that's cool because your whole year seems like busy. Maybe you're vacationing or taking some time off in July, or maybe it's just relatively uneventful. That's sometimes really nice though. You've got the whistle kind of right beside it, so it could just be a pause like July. Maybe you've got some time off, or it's just, you might find looking back at July, it just seems like, oh, what did I do in July? It went by so fast, or, I didn't do that much, that kind of thing. Oh, but July was mentioned here. Maybe it's a surprise. I don't know. Very cool. Okay, and then into August. I'm wondering if that communication card has to do with August, because you've got the @ symbol here and the envelope, and you had the envelope on the, so seems like new communication in August. You might want to write that down. August is a big month of communication to do with love, which is interesting because right directly above it you had the Ace of Cups, the locket, and the love charm. That's interesting. You've also got the lock here. We've got the key in the next month. So anything that pops up in August that you don't know how to solve, you're getting an answer like almost directly in September. Because sometimes the lock can indicate an obstacle or something, you know, because if it comes out with the key, we've got the answer to the obstacle. If it doesn't come out with the key, it's just something we're trying to get through. So you've got the key right there, and then the following month. And it was hooked onto the fishing lure here. Oh, so interesting. Your August and September seems directly connected because you've got the fish here and the fishing lure, the key and the lock. Oh my God, there was peanut butter on my sleeve and I have no idea how long that was there. Probably from this morning, but still. But yeah, you've got like the fish and then you've got the fishing lure here. So your August and September seems like directly related. It's really cool. Okay. You've got an Aquarius in September as well. And you've got the pot of gold, which connects to, you have so many connections in your reading because the pot of gold. So something really lucky is happening in September. And it did mention autumn. So it seems like from August all the way through November, you've got some really good luck or just some fun things happening. You're experiencing something very new in September. You seem to be avoiding some sort of obstacle in September as well. Like you're sort of, you're just very in tune with your intuition in the year. So you're like noticing different things. Very interesting. Then in October and November, you've got the Fool card here. You've got the Owl and the Turtle Spirit. So the Turtle Spirit is all about taking your time, slowing down. It could just mean that towards the end of the year, things are starting to slow down a little bit. You've got another message about a message in a bottle or a message coming in. The Owl can be about research, knowledge, wisdom. And then the Fool, it's like you're diving into something. You're excited to get something started. You're feeling enthusiastic. Okay. November, you've got the Car. So this could be like Chariot energy. You've also got Brave. You've got the little magnifying glass and then the fish. There seems to be like a change happening in November. You're like some of you could be moving, but you're transitioning through something. There's a shift happening in November. You're sort of like feeling a little bit in between point A and point B in September, or in November, sorry. It could be that you're traveling, like there could be just movement, but you've got the word brave too. It's like you're bravely taking a step or moving on to the next step, possibly. I feel like someone's watching you in November, not in like a creepy way, but like to do with an opportunity, an offer, something that's coming in with message in a bottle. It's like this could be someone offering you a job. Interesting. Then in December, you've got thumbs up, you've got the little bridge, and then you've got the forget-me-not. So you're reconnecting possibly with someone in December. This can have to do with social media. So lots of social media engagement. This is also just a message of encouragement. And then you've got the little bridge here. So you seem to be like moving smoothly into year 2024. I like that with your overcoming obstacles card too. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. So let's take a look at your, okay, let's do your letters and additional numbers, and then we'll do your pendulum, and then that's good for today. As always, have fun with the letters. Sometimes they spell things, sometimes they don't. Look for names, initials. So you've got A-L-E-A-N-C-R-I-U-E-C-J-I. Got 4 I's, oh my gosh. N-E-T-A-E, have. Seeing the word criteria. So let me know what you see. You can pause the video if you need to take some time. Yeah, I saw the word criteria. Leaf. I'm never good at the words. Okay, let's get you a few numbers. Okay, you've got a 6, an 11. Oh my gosh, look at this. 11, 11, 11. No wonder you chose the good luck group. Look at that. 11, 11, 11. Oh, I love that. Okay, let's push this aside. Okay, so you can think of your yes or no question. You can pause this if you need to. Let me just make sure this is, there we go. Okay. Take your time. Think of a yes or no question for the year 2023. Okay, you've got a no for the question. But that's interesting because if you're feeling like, oh no, look at the cards you have. Like, if it's a no, there could be something different happening. There could be a reason why it's a no. There's things that I've had the answer no to before that I'm really happy because it turned out to be something different or better or a better timing, that kind of thing. So let me know what you think of this reading. I really, really hope you enjoy it. You seem to be having a year full of improvements, right? Overcoming obstacles, feeling powerful to make certain changes. Yeah, very cool. So let me know what you think, and we will see you next time.